Okay.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! Gil, you've been doing your thing with the Caucasian football jerseys recently.
Yeah, it ain't February.
Okay.
It ain't February. February, you got to bring out all the dogs.
You saving them. Saving them.
You know, since it's only 28 days, I might have to double some of them, you know what I mean? First half, second half, just to get all ours. Bro, it's okay, man.
You good? What's going on, Brandon? You look a little...
Were you sitting here yesterday? Where were you Where was he the other day? Monday.
I was over there yesterday.
You was happy over there, man. You was 2-0.
I lost one game yesterday.
Twice.
No, I didn't.
Two.
The connection
Bro,
messed
stop.
up. Bro, okay.
This man literally
paused
the game.
I lost one game.
Hey,
I lost one game yesterday.
The score is 21-7. He just...
I had the ball. I'm about to score. Why would I?
He wasn't even
Why would I?
You was on my 20.
How come I don't get to watch?
No. I don't know. You can't watch it.
Why you never want to play?
Because y'all not on Twitch. You gotta Twitch it.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Then I can watch
This
it.
man hit pause, right? He hit pause. You can hear ting, 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 ting.
Oh my God.
Then game over. He comes back and says, "Yeah, Case, you're doing too much." Like, stop, dog.
She was.
Pause. Ding, 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 ding. Like, wait,
She was
ding, ding,
unplugging. She was unplugging shit in the back, bro.
Is this man about to quit and then quit?
Yeah. She was unplugging shit.
Quit. Just take. Listen, when you can't score, man. It's easy, man.
They made a song. He made a song like about that, right? Turn your TV off. Turn your TV off.
Did it? Man, that was the quickest unplug, plug back, and reboot I'd ever seen.
Touch your buttons in the back.
Sore loser.
Touch your buttons in the back.
Sore loser. He's a sore loser. That's all.
Sore loser, sore winner.
I'll be mad when I win.
Hey, man.
You mad when you say you be mad when you win?
Like, I've never seen this, like, soon as the game start, right, he'll say a couple words, throw a turnover, don't score. He don't pick up the mic. Like, he literally probably puts the headphones down, right?
Well, I don't want to break.
As soon as he scores,
Say something.
you can, yeah. Like, man, come on, man. Stop this.
It's a tough crowd.
I'm losing. I'm muted.
Tickets.
Yeah, he muted
Wolf,
it.
yeah, Wolf tickets.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Wolf tickets, man. You punch him in the face early.
Yeah, you punch him in the face early, you ain't got to worry about him no more.
He quit. He'll
I ain't
quit.
gonna front. I was talking cash shit against Rashad. I was up 14-0.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Rashad walked me down. I put
No
the
more.
shit on mute and quit.
For all the fans out there, we got battle mode coming back soon. We are doing it bigger and better. I'm not even a part of it, but I'm about to come just pull up and see what y'all got going on.
Got to. A lot of
Not
trash.
invited?
Yeah,
Not on the list?
Gonna be some work there, man. Just,
No, I'm gonna stay home. I'll
you have to
zoom
go to his
in.
feed.
I'll zoom
You
in.
gotta go to his feed, because in the trenches,
A little different.
it's a little different in the trenches.
But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. Representing Tough Crowd University and the Milwaukee Bucks, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
And Gil's Arena.
And Gil's Arena merch, season 3 merch, gilsarenamerch.com. We still got the 40% off for y'all being cheap. Okay, see, you already know. We got the discounts for y'all. Extended it beyond Black Friday to light-skinned Wednesday. And you got the bat. The man known as Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants. He's back in the house.
Like, he a real nigga.
No. You have to, you see the outfit, you got to give him the signal. What is it?
Tim's okay. A real New Yorker today.
All
Got
day.
butters on.
He got season tickets. He not playing.
This since 02.
He on the
Bro,
ball.
the
Everything.
NBA Cup is important now.
All New Yorkers bringing back 02.
These the 02 town.
All you need is a long do-rag that just hang down for no reason.
And the Averex, the leather jacket. Give me my
You definitely
leather.
gotta get your
Yeah, man, we trying to bring it back.
The NBA Cup is important now, I see. Y'all trying to hang that banner.
Some people in and
no.
some people out. You know, I think
Whatever.
we're gonna be playing for the cup this year.
Okay, we'll see.
You know, we might be playing them.
We might be in Vegas
Who?
to see it go down.
For the cup.
We'll wait.
We'll see. Oh, you already know we have some things to address.
Yeah.
I had to pull out the tough crowd.
Oh, his confidence.
The tough crowd fit.
Yeah. Oh, you back outside.
He back outside.
You crawl from under the bed.
Yeah, you damn right.
Yeah.
When I went to Milwaukee,
safe
play my
now.
clip. See, niggas, we ain't start dancing since.
Get it, Mr. B! Get it, Mr. B!
It's been cracking ever since.
It wasn't even your fault. It was his fault. It's the other dude that got the mojo. He the one got the winning spirit.
And I always, when the clips out, I always wonder what that dude is doing.
Yeah, he was like, man, we gotta fight
Jack
this.
Daniels spirit.
He's like,
You got the Jack Daniels
fight
up
this.
in there.
And for all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you: our traditional version, a mobile vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. The NBA Cup group stage is complete with 8 teams advancing to the knockout round. But which squad will follow in the Lakers' footsteps and take home the crown? Ooh. The Lakers did win the hardest NBA Cup in history. Maybe the Knicks will join us. That is yet to be determined. Huh?
Who was the MVP?
Was it
LeBron James.
LeBron Raymond James? Oh, I forgot, yeah. 5-time champion, LeBron Raymond James. The Warriors have lost 5 straight games as they're still figuring out their rotations. Are they doing enough to surround Steph with a contending level squad? Steph dealing with knee tendonitis, jankles, all types of stuff, but we'll see what's going down in the Bay. And Mr. B's Bucks have won 9 of their last 10 games.
Hey!
Are the top seed in the NBA Cup, #1 overall seed. Is it time to start putting some respect on Free Time and Doc Rivers' names? Before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog. Go ahead, download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. As for tonight,
Freak.
what?
Yes. Green freak.
He a fan.
Man.
As for tonight, Gil has some picks up in his partner pack on the Underdog app. Let's take a look. Okay, you got LeBron Raymond James Sr., higher 19.5 points. You think he's going
Yeah, it's Miami.
to break that
He's in
20
Miami.
streak?
He still got that beef. He ain't letting that go.
He wanted chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, he ain't letting that go.
You can't take a man's chocolate chip cookies. I had a close one last year. Cam Reddish could have put us over the top, did not. Anthony Davis, higher 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. You think AD's gonna bounce back too? Because it was nasty in Minnesota, Gil, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was nasty. You got Jason Tatum, higher 2.5 3-pointers made. Obi Toppin, higher 13.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And Ice Trey, this is one that concerns me, Gil, higher
Stop with the
0.5 rebounds. Oh, you did higher. Wait, you did higher. I'm tripping. I thought it was lower.
okay.
You did higher. He can fuck around and get a rebound.
I know, he can fuck around and get a rebound. 1.
Give it to me.
Playing 12-1. KD messed me up yesterday, man.
This entry is boosted as well, Gil, so you can have a chance to win, what, 13.46 times?
13.46.
Times your bread if you follow Gil's partner pack. Let's see.
I'm always 1 off. It's 1.
But you do the, you use protections.
No protection today.
Oh, you raw dogging.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
yeah.
raw dogging it.
Real, she smell good, right? She got a perfume on. Okay, she smell like she's safe.
Is
yeah,
that
let me go ahead.
Is perfume the
Yeah,
determinant?
she look like she's safe. I trust her.
Wow. Wow.
I trust her. I'm going,
Hey, it's gonna be his main motherfucker.
Roll the
main
dice.
Motherfucker gonna burn him too.
Oh, man.
The main man at the top gonna burn him from
It's
the top.
always, hey,
Obi Toppin?
He gonna
it's
burn him
always
from
the top. Hey,
Gonna
Sean,
burn him from the top.
it's always the 10, right?
Man.
Always the 10 that look good. Like, damn.
Come up short. Come up short.
So we asked the chat if they are riding or fading Gil's picks. 57% or 56% said they're fading Gil. They're not.
56?
Not 57.
Woo!
No, fading. They're not riding.
Usually the 60s fading me.
Oh, 50.
You been
So that mean no.
losing a lot of the chat.
Oh, no, they said
Huh?
you cooked. Oh, so they saying he cooked.
Yeah, he could. They saying.
Yeah, usually 60 say I'm cooked. Now it's 54.
We
Oh, I'm
are,
good.
that is progress. Progress is a slow process, but we are making moves. How do y'all feel about Gil's picks?
That's it going down, right? They've been looking at it like 4 for 5.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. He almost got the one that I told him about. What was it? The rebounds.
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Yeah, I told you he's gonna get the rebounds in the first quarter. Yeah, but you had it right there. That was money.
KD yesterday, I need a 0.5. He want to sit down for the next 3 minutes. Like,
Shot, if Bron goes over 20, can you put the jersey back on?
You want me to put the jersey back on?
No, you bad luck.
you better.
Keep it off.
I'm asking now. I told you I go get the different colors.
What do you call him? He's
Hey, yo, hey,
he's a mush.
Hey, yo, is that Kenyon Martin 3?
That ain't no Brandon Jennings 3.
The-
No, that's not.
It's the
They ain't
Mr.
sell
Big.
those. They ain't sell those.
We know who it is.
The best Knicks.
got out
It's
of
the
there.
best
No,
Knicks.
John Stark. Oh,
This
John,
is the best
John
Knicks.
Stark.
No, that's too new.
This is the best
That's too
Knicks.
new. That's too new.
It's the best Knicks.
That has to be Marbury. That's
Mulberry.
Yeah, that has to be Marbury.
I knew
'Cause that's his Reebok.
I knew Gilbert liked this.
That's their Reebok. Back when John Starks played, I think it was what?
Spalding.
Champion Spalding.
I mean, you know, they just
Pro win.
pro.
British Knight.
British.
Hey,
Jesus.
couldn't wear those in some parts of the
Them
city.
sponsors real on the low.
You know when you clap your heels against the ground and
back
that shit
then,
be lighting up, the light up heel.
So if you like Gil's picks and want to ride with them, there's a link in the chat that'll take you straight to the app to create your own entry. Go ahead, support the movement. Look, if enough of y'all support Gil, eventually he will come through and deliver, get y'all some bread. But as always,
Just whatever one you think is suspect, just take that out. That's it. Because the other ones is boom.
Gil, you know how it works though. As soon as you take it out, whatever one it is,
Whoa.
the pick.
Whoa.
That's not a pausable moment though.
Excuse me?
It's not a possible moment. It's really not a possible moment.
Just don't say it again. Just don't try to repeat it.
Everyone you remove is the one they hit. You remove the LeBron 19.5, he'll mess around have 25 in the first quarter.
Yeah,
That's how it
but
goes.
instead of 5, you got 4. It's still,
Still get your
just
bread.
take out the one you don't like.
And as always, we do Mostly Fans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your underdog username, we'll use it on this program. $50 bonus to your underdog account. If you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, and we use that on the show. $100 bonus. Just pretend. $100 bonus. If you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So, earlier this week, Kendrick announced he's doing his Grand National Tour, which will be a North American stadium tour across the nation. And there's even a stop in Canada. That's right. Kendrick's going to be in Drake's hometown, no less. Pulling up to Toronto, will perform in the Rogers Centre along with SZA, home of the Blue Jays, during Father's Day week on June 12th. Father's Day is a week now. We deserve it.
Family
Good, proud
matters. Family matters.
We're trying to push a narrative here, so it's Father's Day week now.
Imagine meeting the Grahams in Toronto. Imagine that. Gee, the first time I heard this was at the concert in Toronto. Woo. Not enough.
Did you hear Cam Newton? Oh, you didn't hear Cam saying, Lil Wayne, you need to come out and throw a diss track? And saying, yeah, Drake ain't built for it. He ain't gonna go low enough. Lil Wayne, you need to do something.
Lil Wayne's never been tested. Wayne's never been tested in no rap battle.
It don't.
Everyone's been scared of. He's been Boogie.
Pusha T?
He's been Kendrick the long
Pusha T?
time. Yeah, Pusha went at him, but he never responded to Pusha.
But the problem.
Gillies don't count.
But the problem is this. I don't think they realize Kendrick Pac-Man with the pellet. Run. This is when you run. Like he is Michael Phelps in Beijing.
Wow.
All right, he is
That's a great
87,
analogy.
88 Jordan right now. He's 2015, 2016 Curry. Move. Right, this is when you gotta realize when greatness is at the door and the rap gods is blessing him. Move. I don't got whoever think you're about to ride the wave, he is not on that time right now.
Fact.
He's crushing all opponents.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just
72
watch it.
Miami Dolphins.
He might be worse than
right?
Kanye.
2023 NBA
He's
Cup
worse than
LeBron.
Kanye when in the rap game.
Huh?
Like Kanye, I mean, worldwide, Kanye says some crazy stuff. But as far as the rap, he's worse than Ye.
He's 92 Dolphins.
Look,
No, but
Undefeated
you
with
gotta
the championship.
You got to look at the opportunity that was presented itself with Kendrick knocking off the biggest dude in the whole on the yard. You walk on the yard, you knock the biggest dude out. Everybody like, yo, we never thought anybody could do that. Nonetheless, even really think that they should do it. Pusha didn't think he should do it. He was responding. They going back and forth. This is Kendrick saying, man, it ain't enough room for me and you no more.
but smart move for Kendrick to do a show in Toronto.
Yeah.
given the situation.
Yes. Yes.
In the Rogers Center.
Yes.
Don't matter. It don't
Because it's
matter.
music. It's music at this point. It ain't like no threat, no violence, none of that. It's like,
So you think
now
you're just gonna-
can I steal your fans?
So you think he's just gonna walk into Toronto with no?
Can I steal your fans?
Why shouldn't he?
I'm just saying, like, so you're just gonna walk into Toronto with no, like, you don't think they're gonna do anything petty?
No.
What? It
Can I
makes you
steal
look-
your fans? It's music.
It makes you look bad.
Way real bad. Real bad.
Like it's no different than I won the game.
Right.
I want to plant my thing in here, and you a sore loser, so you gotta.
I'm just saying.
He
just
won.
saying-
Flag,
I'm
he's
just saying
planting the
pettiness,
Kendrick flag at the
like
50-yard
like,
line.
you know, you could be at the border for 10 hours. Like,
I
you
mean,
could
the country. I mean, if the country
you
want to
know,
be
you
on
could
that,
I mean, I'm just saying with Drake connections, like
Kendrick
in
did
Canada.
say it's gonna be a problem for you. You get off that LAX, or you get off.
Nah.
I'm not
But
saying
that was
like, no,
part
I'm
of-
not saying
but-
like somebody's gonna
but
get.
the-
I'm just saying the pettiness of it, like.
but
you know,
that's
like,
what I'm saying. This Pac-Man right now, you're a ghost, right? Everything you do right now is gonna bounce off of him.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point in even trying to pull it. Don't even try to ruin the show. It makes you look bad.
no, not
What I'm
trying
just
to
saying, if someone tries to ruin the show, you got your goons out there. It don't make Kendrick look bad. It makes y'all look bad. He's on a whole nother planet right now.
Let me ask you this then. Drake has a tour in Australia. Is it smart for Drake to not throw shots during his tour? When Kendrick's tour is right after that.
It's
But why? Why are you still throwing shots?
That's what I'm saying. So what is your
It's-
tour?
like-
is
like,
your
I don't
tour
even care
going?
about the beef no more.
What
I
is your
just want
tour
them to make
for?
music.
Is your tour to revive what's left? Are you going on tour to revive what's left?
at this.
Because look where you're doing it on tour. You're not doing a tour where Kendrick's doing it. He's doing domestic. Let me go to the people. You're going to the people who ain't seen you in a while.
But
And they ain't Kendrick fans over there, so they ain't even gonna be biased when you show up.
I mean,
Kendrick is
Drake-
big overseas.
But in Australia, it's Drake.
No, but what I'm saying is, you still gotta move
I mean, I
like
think
you've been
everyone
moving.
Drake though. Over
Right?
And you've been moving like you've been moving. You do a domestic tour. You go to LA. You go to
What?
New York. You go to Miami.
For what?
Because you just came off tour.
At least Fresno.
Before the beef started, remember,
Who,
Drake
Drake?
was on tour
Right, okay, so
when
now
Like
go-
That happened. Like That came
Yeah,
out,
was
he
on
was on
tour.
tour.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not even responding
Right,
to
in
this.
right.
But once he got off tour,
You responded.
I'm at y'all.
Okay.
Now he going back on tour, but he not doing the same tour he was just doing.
I know, it's a different tour. I'm going overseas.
You avoiding the criticism.
It don't matter. It is criticism. There's
You're
nothing
gonna
to
get it
prove.
wherever you go. It don't matter.
Nah, you safe over there in
You're not,
Australia.
you're not safe
Safe.
somewhere. You still
What-
go.
what do you mean
if
safe?
somebody want to boo, they go boo.
I already lost. What I'm saying is, if I lost, I lost.
Ja Rule, what happened when them people showed up to that? 50 tried to destroy everything he
No,
did.
but what I'm saying is, if I
Yeah, but
already
Drake has,
lost,
like-
what am I gaining? What is there to gain?
Yeah, but-
for me to not even win the battle, I lost the battle.
Yeah.
Right? The battle's lost. I have to continue to try to rebuild and do my thing, and maybe I can put some more armor on, and maybe 4 years from now we can go back at it. But right now, I'm it's an L. There's no fight here.
But over here, we're not thinking about it being an L. We're trying to disintegrate you.
But
Why?
then that's your problem then.
Disintegrate
You already knocked me out.
Right.
You want to keep
I
hitting
wanna
me that I'm
send a
knocked
message.
out?
I wanna
But he
send
makes-
a- no,
but he
I
ma-
want to send a message.
No, but that's gonna be.
that this is
but he
what
makes too
happens
much-
when you fuck
He
with
makes
me.
good music though, so that's gonna be hard. Like you can't like.
Who makes good music?
Drake still makes good music,
We haven't heard it since.
bro. We can still play Drake's old
Haven't
music.
heard
He can
it.
go overseas.
That's
and
the
still play
old Drake.
His new stuff coming with.
No, what I'm
The
saying.
old
What I'm
Drake.
Still playing it on LA radio.
What I'm saying
The
is,
old Drake. We love the old Drake. We love. Come on, we can't
But
deny.
I'm saying he
the
still
old
makes
Drake
good
is like the
music,
old
though. At
LeBron.
the end
We
of the day, he
love the
still
old
makes good
Drake. We
music,
love the
so-
old LeBron. But all this recent shit, you tripping. You gotta come up with something nice now.
no, you think there's still a battle? It's
No, nothing.
over.
He don't have to.
I knocked you out. Like
Just
I don't need to keep hitting you.
Why not?
For what? That says more about you
Say it
than
again,
him.
Josiah. Why not?
Just to make
You
sure
don't
he
tell me
can.
when I let my. You don't tell me when I let my foot off the gas. You don't tell me when I get my foot off
Oh,
the
no,
You don't tell me when
then you don't have no
the tap
integrity.
out only exists
Oh,
in the
no.
octagon.
You have no
You gotta
integrity. But
know
that's
when
what I'm
to
saying.
throw
Then
it.
you
You
have
gotta
no
know when to
integrity.
throw it.
Then
Rap is
You
no
gotta know when to
integrity
throw
in
it.
rap.
Gotta know when to throw it.
No, you
Ain't
gotta
no
know when-
integrity in rap.
Like I knocked you out. You sitting there asleep. You don't want to be the dude that want to now talk shit. Then you want to start punching him while he's down.
Yes, because
And
you know what he
all the
was saying?
extra shit
You know what he was saying
Nah,
when he
just-
wasn't knocked out?
Just move
Yeah.
on.
You know all the crazy shit he was saying about my wife?
Yeah, but you
Boy?
Yeah, the same
Do you think I'm just gonna stop on a knockout?
Yeah.
No.
You should.
No.
Then wake them back. Well, then wake them back up and then.
No, we're not waking nothing up. We're not waking nothing up. Don't put yourself in a position to get knocked out.
Nah. That's
Because he's going back on tour? That's
Man, listen, the beef is the beef. The beef ain't never over.
So wait, so if you whip my ass, I'm like, all right, dude, you got it. I'm done.
So I'm
keep going.
I'm
You
gonna
like,
get-
no.
Nah,
Put your
I'm gonna
hands
keep
up.
going.
Put your hands up.
Jay still dropped music right when Nas dropped music. He dropped something just to make sure it don't get the shit that he.
They bought the drop.
They beef still lingering, bro.
No, they made music together.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's still there.
Well, we will see how this beef pans out.
It ain't.
We will see how this beef pans out.
It's still there.
White flag.
You ain't
man.
never gonna stop beefing with a nigga that called you out.
Nah, man, I'm done, man.
He said what?
It's over. Like,
He said
I'm
what?
tired. First of all, I'll be tired.
No, I
Think
thought-
Drake- you think that Drake and Pusha T beef ever gonna stop?
Yeah,
honest, bro.
I'm done.
I mean, yeah.
Be honest with me.
no, you don't want people to take L's.
Listen, the beat, I took an L. All right, boo. You do your thing, I do my thing. We don't have to speak, but I don't want to
Joe,
keep going back
have
and
you
forth.
ever heard
I'm tired.
when somebody said, man, he whooped my ass, but he
got
got whoop my
kids
ass
every
every
day.
single day.
Yeah, that's-
because the
that's
beef
good.
will never stop until I either beat his ass
Bro, he can still make.
or he just gotta beat my ass every day.
Those are
that's reality.
Those are fights that kind of it could have went both ways. No, I've never seen someone get knocked out by Tyson with the one punch uppercut and then wake up and be like, yeah, it's gonna be a round two. There was never a round two. No, they felt that round one. They felt that uppercut. That
Thank you for saying it, dude.
That almost had their head cut
There was
off.
no round
There was
two.
no round two.
Nobody.
It was a first round knockout.
Nobody's asking for a round two though.
But it was a
We
first
just
round
want good
knockout.
music.
I just want to be acknowledged. I want it to be acknowledged that it was
Kendrick?
a first round knockout.
There was King Kong and there was Godzilla. We want to see who won.
First round. It was a first.
One showed that, hey, this is not even, we're not even on the same
was going
planet.
at it.
And we like, you right.
It wasn't no one. They was going at it. For
You
me.
just said no round twos, bro.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We'll see
First
how
round knockout.
this beef pans out. We're going to go back down memory lane with a tough question that I saw on the app, formerly known as Twitter. So, Timeless Sports posted a photo from a legendary Adidas basketball shoot back in 2007 featuring KG, T-Mac, Chauncey Billups, Tim Duncan, Dwight Howard, and our very own Agent Zero. Look at you, Gil, out there cheesing. All right, turn up. So 5 of the 6 players in the photo are Hall of Famers with Dwight Howard's induction all but guaranteed. And Gil would have been the 6th if the basketball guys could have turned injuries off. But looking at this, we got 6 players. We want to do a starting 5. Who is coming off the bench on that squad?
At that point in time or just period?
Gil, this is your show. So
No, I'm just, no, you got to give me the criteria.
I was thinking that
Give me
point
the
in time.
context.
I was
that
thinking
point in
that
time,
point in
2007.
This, huh?
2007.
Oh, during this 2007, then it'll be Dwight then.
Dwight.
And we're talking about this moment in time.
Is that at UCLA?
Oh, see, I didn't see that. Okay, so
If we're talking about
we were just talking about just that.
2007.
Okay.
If we're talking
07,
about
okay.
2007. Dwight came in with 2000
So let's say all 6 players at their
Four.
peak.
at their peak.
Who's coming off the bench, Gil?
With that group, probably me.
You're a humble guy.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm taking Tim Duncan
Bro,
coming off
I
the
can't
bench,
even
dog.
believe I'm hearing this.
Tim Duncan because shooters.
Y'all don't like
KG,
this real,
KG
man.
and Dwight, and then you and
Because what ends up happening is you can put KG at the 3, but you would rather have T-Mac at the 3.
yes, you at
Right?
Whose feelings are we hurting?
no nobody.
Basketball.
Because
No, I wanna
when
score.
When you're talking about,
I wanna score and play fast.
when you're talking about the team itself, then you're talking about having Chauncey as the real point guard, making sure everybody eats.
Man, listen, I want to score fast.
If you're talking about just getting to the
coming off the bench.
okay, that's fine for you.
And he might
for
not
me.
even check in.
Whoa.
No, you crazy.
Whole
No,
game?
you crazy. Chauncey,
Okay,
listen,
well,
I got
We have
Gil
the
and
dude
Jason
that
Grady coming off.
we have
the
a dude
downstream.
that can play point guard and score. He can do both.
That's fine.
We got T-Mac
I
and
don't like KG at the
KG
three.
2-3.
See, KG at the 3.
I don't like KG at the 2.
I like KG at the 3. He
don't
played
like
the
KG
mid,
at the
and he's mismatched nightmare. No, who's guarding KG at the 3? Nobody.
I don't like KG.
And he can guard whoever at the 3. What's up?
I like Tracy McGrady at the
See,
3.
as I said, Tracy at the 3, me at the 2, Chauncey at the 1 is ideal.
I'm bringing Tim off the bench because I want to run. I want to run though, so I know what's. We just gonna all pick and roll.
We playing big. Get it off the glass.
No.
Get it off the glass.
Dwight.
Oh, trust me, Dwight Howard is going KG.
blocking
let's go.
everything. You got to shoot all threes.
We're shooting before it
You're
hits.
shooting all threes, and you got to shoot over contested. 7-footers. Thank you. We'll live with that. Shit, we'll live with that. We know how to play basketball over here.
Nobody in 2007 can guard Tracy McGrady at the 3, so I'm rolling.
No, yeah, you're right. You're fact.
So
Right.
I got 2 people for sure that is for sure is getting a bucket.
But see,
Nobody
now,
can guard T-Mac at the 2.
Now the problem is me at the 2.
That's fine. We gonna hide.
I got a guard at the 2.
We gonna hide you.
That's why I would put you where you supposed to be.
We gonna hide you.
Huh? Put you
I'ma
where
hide
you
you.
Oh, no,
supposed
I mean, I got defense back there. Oh, no, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, boys.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not tripping.
Now
Like,
you
I hate
playing
when,
backwards.
I hate when people be like, yo,
got
you didn't even
Dwight
play no
Howard.
defense. I didn't
KG,
get
we
paid
can
to
hide
play
you.
defense. I got paid to do what I came to do.
We all-
Put the ball in the basket with fashion.
We all got
okay?
paid.
I'm not telling you, listen.
We all got paid to play defense.
No, what I'm telling you, I never told no defensive player, hey, bro, you got to come out here and drop buckets. I never looked at Deshaun Stevens and said, hey, man, you got to give us 20 a game. He was getting paid to stop a motherfucker, right? He did it at his best ability. Don't tell me to do your job, because if I got to do your job, what the fuck you here for? That's how I look at it.
You
Right?
get paid to be basketball.
Yeah, that was
For
basketball.
sure. Be a basketball player.
Your special-
Gilbert,
some people-
hey, on this team,
some
Gilbert,
people-
shoot
You
that
have
motherfucker.
specialties inside of those
Yeah.
obligations.
I mean, listen, if you want to go score 80-something points with the motherfucking lineup you got right there, cool. But if you're trying to get to 105, you might want me at the point, T-Mac at the 2.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So,
Goddamn, motherfuckers in my way.
Wait, hold on.
No, just-
Wait, 105 with the team I want. Y'all 3 guards.
Yes.
Because 80 points is gonna be with KG at the 3. We need more.
You only got one basketball,
That's fine.
Brandon.
Oh,
What are
we
you
gonna shoot
talking
the
about?
ball. We gotta shoot the ball
Nah,
every before
man,
the stock
son.
clock hits 17. That's
He
my rule.
wants 60. He wants 60.
No,
and he
we
wants
don't.
60.
No, we don't.
Nah,
What
who
you
won't?
talking about?
Listen, if Derek White and them can shoot that many shots, they can too. So we need 9 threes from all y'all. And we can do it.
Boo! You know who'll start rebounding and blocking shots. You give me
Shit,
the
right?
rock.
Man,
we
it's
need
gonna-
to touch the
listen,
ball
It's gonna
too.
be easy buckets. Dwight Howard gonna average a double easy.
What's so funny is I think we did talk about that, who's going to start, and everybody, yeah, Dwight, you 6 man.
Yeah, but if you're talking
Because
about
at that time, right? You know what I mean? At that
if
time.
you're talking about overall, nah.
so we asked the chat who's coming off the bench. 49% said Chauncey Billups. 32% said Drew Gill. 12%
Oh, so
said Dwight.
they agree with me.
And we gave him KG.
That's what I said.
That'd be too slow.
Is that either us
Yeah,
two?
I don't care about that. You can come off the bench with all that.
See, we need a board or something so I can mark it. One.
I mean, listen, function-wise, you can't have Tim Duncan, Dwight, and KG.
Yes, you
at the same
can.
time. Oh, hell no.
Yes, you can.
Folks up the-
Just
it's
like
folks up the- we wanna
you
spread the
do
zone,
the big
zone.
lineups all the
Zone.
time.
I'm zoning.
You do the lineup all the time.
Video gaming? Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
I put 4 centers out that bitch. That's video
He
game.
at the 3.
That's not real life.
That's a video game.
That ain't real life.
He at the 3. That's All-Star game, KG.
Under.
All-Star
Take a
game.
roll under.
All-Star game, KG played the 3.
You can't go under with the starting 5. You have to go over. Bucket.
Nasty
Yeah,
work.
me, Chauncey at the 1-2, you have to go over.
T-Mac.
Because you have T-Mac at the 3.
T-Mac, Duncan, Dwight, and KG switching all through.
It all
2
depends
through
on the
5,
offense.
we
Like
switching.
if we're playing perimeter, we're trying to play fast, then KG for Duncan, right? We'll move KG for Duncan. If we're trying to play inside-outside game, then I'll probably go with Duncan over KG.
Push him off the line.
Then KG, yeah.
All right, well, let's.
Because you got Dwight gonna clean up everything.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh yeah, they did say that Lil Wayne did get in the booth. Joe Budden's reported it. Lil Wayne has gotten in the booth.
You can get in the booth all you want.
So just letting you know.
Is it going to be booth, though?
He'll get in that bag too.
I don't, at this point,
Get in that booth, get in that bag.
You know the-
Because I was looking for the.
Yeah, get in the bag. Yeah, get flashbacks, huh? Put your fucking legs in here.
at this point,
I know
what I'm
it's
saying,
coming. I know it's coming.
at this point, it's Jordan showed who's Jordan, right? Fall back.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The GOAT is the GOAT, right? He got the crown. Everybody fights for second place. Stay the fuck out of what they call them, the black cats. Just stay out of his way. Don't look him in his eye. Then they start saying that shit. Don't look Jordan in his eye right now. Don't talk no shit to him because you're going to wake him up. That's where we are right now. Y'all can go in the booth all you want to, but we already seen what he's going to do, how he's going to roll it out, is going to be disastrous. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let that man just go on and
Let
make
it
music
go.
and go back to wherever he came from, right?
L.I.G. Reggie.
If he came from Krypton, let his ass go back to Krypton. Leave him alone right now.
Let it go.
So, like I mentioned earlier, NBA Cup knockout round is set. But before we talk about the NBA Cup games, we got to discuss some news that broke recently. So on Tuesday, TNT Sports announced a collaboration with NBA 2K to present an NBA 2K25 datacast alt stream for the knockout rounds of the NBA Cup on True TV and Max. The stream will be overlaid with NBA 2K25 features, including the shot meter, badges, and video game camera angles. So NFL announced a similar Madden alt-cast for the Texans-Chiefs game later this month on Peacock that will include Madden 25 graphics, root trees, player cards, and player ratings. CBS has done a Nickelodeon alt-stream past 5 seasons. ESPN and ABC have done animated versions of the game with players replaced by characters from The Simpsons and Toy Story. But the TNT 2K NBA Cup alt-stream announcement received some mixed reviews from fans. Some loved it, some hated it. But since I got 3 gamers on this couch, I gotta know, are y'all rolling with an NBA 2K25 alt-stream for the NBA Cup knockout games?
So it's just gonna like.
So when we're watching it, we're going to be watching like Watch 2K?
That is, I think.
Yeah, like so
the
it's gonna hit the green bean on it and all that. Like,
Hey, listen, I'm sorry, man, but I gotta see it. Like, I want to see, right? You sitting on the ISO, and then then squares wide the fuck open, and you just refuse to pass it to it.
it looked like they took our idea. From us watching simulation.
Wouldn't be the first time that.
Cause how much we enjoyed watching simulation. Like we was doing that for like at least 3 or 4 months, just watching simulation games. So it's basically the same thing they're doing.
We did do our all-time player draft presented by Underdog. We'll
I want to see it. Like, I mean, I'm not against that. They're gonna put percentages on the shots, and we get to see like. I just want to see how it's laid out, right? I can't knock something. I want to see it.
So, Shad, you sent this in the group chat this morning, early hours. We were all waking up out of our slumber. You said this has completely ruined the real game. Why do you feel like it's ruined the real game?
Well, I mean, even as a gamer, since Atari, since the first Madden, the video game was the video game. You know, it was meant not to be real, not to be realistic. But the game is now so realistic that the real game is becoming a video game.
That's deep.
So the influence of what we see now, what we complain about, is not necessarily what we have passed down to the next generation, is what they're seeing in the video game. Think about when Joel Embiid and them get interviewed and they say, what's your 2K rating? They get mad about their 2K rating. Because it reflects their abilities on the court. But does it? Ronnie 2K is playing God with abilities.
Is he a vessel?
I don't know.
All right.
Well, he can make sure you get an 85 or an 89. And that's the difference between you dunking and when you get in the meter area, or you fading away shooting a 3. Now think about if you seeing Steph Curry doing what he doing out there in the cup, and it's all you seeing is video game. It's a video game now. You're watching a video game. So why wouldn't I want to go out there and play like that? So it's fucking the game up.
So you think Ronnie 2K is fucking up the game because of the ratings?
Well, we've given him the power.
Like
he's giving him the access to the players. We're giving them access to their psyches to think that this is real. Your 2K rating actually matters.
Right. So I'm saying, so you.
But that's always been.
So I know.
But it because when it started, 2K like what was that? 09, 2K9, 2K10. None of that 2K rating shit mattered because we just liked the game. It was a fire game.
No,
but now,
90s, 80s. I mean, it's always ever since video gaming. There's been a rating on it.
But we didn't care about the
players
ratings.
liked it.
We didn't care about it.
But did you care about? Let's take it back to real life. Did you care about your real rankings? High school, college, those type of things.
Of course you did. Yeah.
When you open up.
Rankings is rankings.
Of course.
Rankings is rankings, but ratings in a video game and your abilities and all of that shit.
Shout out SoCal Hoops.
Shout out Jerry Gill.
You like, man, I don't dribble like that. I don't shoot like that. Why they got my shot like that?
So you think guys look at their ratings and they be like, their 3-point percentage is down. You think
you got to go out there and get it up so it's better on 2K.
So they'll go to the gym. So they'll go.
What do you y'all know it's real? Y'all know it's real.
That's why I'm laughing.
You know it's real.
That's why I'm laughing.
I got to get my shit up because my 2K shit. I got to get more dunks. I got to get more layups.
So I gotta go to the gym because my 2K rating is down.
It's down.
That's crazy. No, I think no.
You know.
I'm thinking that.
You
though.
know
because if you complain and think about it, you're complaining. You're going on the 2K. You're looking at, all right, they're saying my inside shot is bad. All right, my outside shot, my rebound and my blocking. You're gonna go work on that.
You get more rebounds. You get more rebounds. You go into the paint more.
I get what he's saying.
They know what's going on.
So your rating on 2K is what helps you work on your game.
Depending on how you play, a hot streak, right? What's your hot streak? If you got 3 games,
Like for the
you
video
scoring
game
30,
before.
like Jared McCain rating went up.
But isn't that feature new?
No, they've been had that.
No, that's feature new where it's
Real time. It's real time ratings. Yes.
Before if your ass was a fucking 55, you was a 55 all year.
The whole time.
Play through it.
No, but then look, if you start playing well,
If you start
they'll be
playing
like,
well, just like in the video game, we're becoming real-time avatars, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
yeah, the video game makes you work on your game.
That's crazy.
So how many times we gonna see the green meter when Steph pulled from?
Yeah, I want to see it. Like I gotta see it.
Sure.
I want to see that.
That's
shit.
all entertainment purposes.
I think Steph 3 on the video game is what, 98?
98, 99, yeah.
So it's like,
I just want to see how they do it. Like I want to see like if it's green and that motherfucker brick.
Yeah,
or it's
yeah,
red,
yeah, okay, yeah,
and
yeah.
then airball. Like
How it works. You wanna see how it
I just
works.
want to see how it works.
No, for sure. That's entertaining. That's fucking fire entertaining.
Yeah.
But it takes away from the game, bro. Like there's no more game. If we appreciate this
Not really.
for its entertainment value, we not gonna see no basketball no more.
No, I mean it's just like no different than let's say 3D and regular, right? You're gonna have more kids, more youth watching video game style, right? Because they got to see all the splashing and you catch fire. Now you sitting there with the red on. If that's gonna be part of then the regular people who just want to watch the game without all the extra, shit going on, they're gonna watch the game as long as they're giving. 2 versions. One's gonna be for the youth, and one's gonna be for you got to entertain them motherfuckers somehow.
Yeah, that's
they got
definitely
ADHD at this point.
They definitely
No,
do.
That's for them.
No, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a
Like,
fact.
it's not catering towards the game more than it is to young people. Come watch this because it's more like 2K. You want to see them play like 2K? Steph plays like 2K for real.
Yeah.
Trying to make that bread. But football and basketball are in full swing. That's why I need to tell you about our special hookup from today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Everyone can use our code GIL10 and get 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek, whether you're a new customer or not. Sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. SeatGeek rates on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. No matter how many times you bought tickets using SeatGeek before, code GIL10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code GIL10 to your account. This offer is only available for a limited time, so act quickly. So now let's talk some real hoops, some actual game action. NBA Cup wrapped up Tuesday night. Magic and Knicks met in the Garden on Tuesday with the winner securing the East Group A and a berth to the NBA Cup quarterfinals. And New York put on their proverbial Timbs and proceeded to stomp the life out of the still Vancouver-less Magic. I see, Shy, you came dressed to impress, ready to go. The Big Bodega led the Knicks with 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 2 blocks, going 8 for 18 from the field, but 5 for 5 from the line. Jalen Brunson had 21 and 4 assists. He was 8 for 15 from the field. Mikal Bridges added 19 and 5 dimes. OG Anunoby and Deuce McBride both chipped in 18 points each, with OG shooting 70% from the field and McBride hitting 5 of his 7 threes. And Josh Hart. Oh, there it is. There it is. We've seen it before. Yeah, Cat.
I thought it was a foul.
He got his boogie get back. He got his boogie get back. Josh Hart dropped his second triple-double this season with 11 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists. On the Magic side, Franz Wagner had his 6th 30-point game this season, and his big bro Mo added 20 off the bench. So the Knicks were up by 31 heading into the fourth quarter, and despite the lopsided score, the Magic still had something to play for and proceeded to outscore New York 31-15 in the final period to secure the wild card spot on point differential. But let's talk about these New York Knickerbockers. 8-2 in their last 10 games. 4th in the East. Shot. We'll start with you. I see you are repping New York to the fullest, head to toe, even with the spike bat. For my Wu-Tang fans out there. Are the Knicks showing that they are a legit contender in the East? You made the move this summer.
they doing exactly what they left off doing. Making a statement. They got a lot of the, I guess you say, rust off early games. Now they starting to gel. I think defensively they're picking it up. They're going to do exactly what I said they're going to do. They're going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Then they're going to make it to the championship.
The Knickerbockers, Eastern Conference Finals, will make it to the NBA Finals, in your opinion. You're saying it right here on this couch, bat in hand.
When has it not happened? When has it not happened?
Our New York fans and
I'm just saying, when
here
has
at
it
work
not
are not disagreeing with you.
I came over here to restore.
Do you really believe that, though?
I restored in Boston. I restored in Miami.
You are a franchise-changing fan.
They hired me for a reason. They hired me for a reason.
Mr. B, I see you over there on this side. Do you feel like the Knicks are a real contender in the East?
No, for sure. Shout out Cat too, man. He looks happy. He's been playing well. I mean, his energy even last night was great. So, I mean, I think you know, the way Cat has been playing and his energy and everything, the Knicks definitely do have a chance.
Yeah.
It looks like the trade is definitely in their favor.
Yeah. Based on offensive rating, I think the Knicks have the top offense in the league. The defense somewhere around 14th. That should improve once Mitchell Robinson comes back to help bolster that starting lineup. But again, when you look at this Knicks squad, do you think that they can make some noise in the playoffs this year? Obviously got to the second round last year, took the Pacers to 7 games before they got eliminated.
I mean, you know, they're playing very well with who they have. You know, right now, we need to see what they look like with their full roster. Cat at the 5 is an advantage and a disadvantage because, you know, he's not a shot blocker or can keep anybody out of the paint. So giving your 5-man his job back and moving Cat to the 4 will help the defense, but Cat at the 5 on offense is, you know, doing a great job too with the 5 out. So that's going to be another adjustment that they're going to have to make when he gets back. And then, you know, the only concern that I have really, and that's going to take them over the top, is going to be Mikal. And the reason I say that is his mid-range, and it's weird, his mid-range field goal percentage is up. He's killing it. 3-point percentage is down, and his free throws is down, which means something is really affected. This is not, I changed my shot. That's not, okay. I've played basketball long enough. I've trained long enough. I've seen guys long enough to know this is not, I changed my shot, and this is the result of it. You know, something probably happened, and he had to tweak it from there because it affected his free throw too. You're talking about a damn near 86, 84 guys shooting about 64. Right? That's a big difference.
That is a huge drop.
I think once he locks in and once he gets comfortable with wherever his shoulder is, if that's the problem, wherever his feel is, once he gets back clicking and he's playing and shooting like last year, you're going to see a big jump, right? He's managing, you know, right? He's managing, he's out there being effective, but once the old Mikal comes out, that's when the Knicks is going to take a turn and it's going to be crazy because he's going to be back to being a deadly threat.
So we talked about the Celtics yesterday on the couch. I said they have the strongest starting 5 in the league, but I think beyond that, the Knicks with their 7-8 man rotation, once they get Mitchell Robinson back, I like the squad, man. You know what I mean? Like, just the way they're playing, they're all playing for each other.
The same at the 4?
Yeah, I mean, that's the position he's always played. So, I mean, he's been dominant at the 4. So, you know, it's going to be like one of those Golden State situations. You start off big, and then probably the last 4 or 5 minutes, you know, you go to that, you go back to the small lineup.
Yeah, but it seems like as a crew, like you got a bunch of guys there that can ball out at any moment. Jalen Brunson's still kind of just lurking, ready to do his thing, cooking when need be. But I got to give New York love against my will.
It looks, it just looks different. Like we seen what it looks like with Randall. Like it looked great. I think just this field looks a little. Like, even if they're not winning, it still looks better than it did last year for them as a group,
for
right?
Sure.
Ball's moving a little faster. It's not sticking and holding and right? You know what I mean? Like before it looked like, okay, if Randall don't have it going on, we're going to pass it here. You're going to do your thing. Like right now it feels more like a team. It kind of feels like how it felt towards the end of the season. You know, it's whipping around, you know, he's probing, he's passing, he's getting it back. It feels more like they all understand the assignment.
Rashad, you're still confident, obviously, in your pick of going to the final squad. What do you think Mitchell Robinson's going to bring to this team when he comes back? And is it going to take a little time for them to all gel and mesh together?
We're not even going to think ahead.
we were okay. You were in the NBA Cup Elite Eight.
When he gets back, he gets back. Other than that, we just keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. He'll be an added piece when he gets there.
For sure. Well, let's talk a little Magic. After Paolo Banchero went down with a torn right oblique over a month ago, many thought the Magic were cooked. Yeah, oblique. I don't know. That's what they say, Gil. Many thought the Magic were cooked, but Franz Wagner's been playing at an all-NBA level in his absence, showing why he's worth every penny of the 5-year, $224 million rookie max extension he signed this summer. So in his last 11 games, Wagner's averaging 27 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. Magic are 12-2 in their last 14 games, currently third in the East. And Paolo, before he went down, was averaging 29, 9, and 6. But how impressive has Franz Wagner been in keeping the Magic afloat without Paolo Banchero? Don't care. Okay.
I mean, they're sitting in the Bucks spot right now, third. So.
I don't know. I think they have claimed that spot as their own currently.
For right now. I mean, after we win the
NBA, are we getting tickets? I got my Bucks Tough Crowd shirt on.
Yeah, but yeah.
I reconnected with my father after your
Me
guys'
and you will be in
54th
Vegas.
slander.
Me and you will be in Vegas with your daddy.
54 slander.
The 54th slander, he was not feeling it. First Crip to win the Wooden Award.
They don't even understand it.
Kenya did not know that.
The story.
I mean, both the Wagners has been playing well. We don't know which one is which at this point. Right?
Yeah, you know the difference between Franz and Mo. Come on.
Mo Wagner, Franz Wagner. Okay.
They
The Wagner boys.
The
Okay?
Wagner boys.
The Wagner boys.
Representing for the fatherland. But just yesterday we talked about ESPN's top 25 players under 25. And they had Paolo and Wagner being ranked 3rd and 4th on that list, respectively. So how scary is the Magic's two-headed monster of Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner? Obviously, we haven't seen Paolo in a while, but when they come back together, Paolo looked like he was ready to make that leap before his injury.
I gotta watch them more.
Yeah, they are. Exciting league pass team.
Let me just be honest with you, man.
Is it exciting?
Listen, we didn't watch him when they had Paolo, right? We damn sure ain't watching.
Some of y'all did.
I'm just saying we damn
They're
sure ain't
entertaining,
watching.
Gil.
Damn, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like somebody scoring a lot of points over there. Cool. Sounds good.
We gotta give credit, bro.
No, I mean it's
Yeah,
credit,
you
but
know.
we're not no one's watching outside of Orlando.
Everybody's watching.
Nobody's watching.
Jamal's doing a hell of
Nobody know they was in third.
Mosley's doing a hell of a job.
No. We get it.
No, this is you know
Don't do that
what?
because D Fox just had 50 and nobody.
Nobody
watched
cared.
No.
that. No, I'm being
When you
honest.
saying nobody, you're comparing that to your feed. Did you look at?
Shit, yes, I see a lot of feed. I don't see it.
That's what I'm saying. So you look at Cleveland and Orlando, they've come a long way. Everyone's watching. Their progression has come a long way.
No, everybody's not watching.
Yes, they are.
Right, he's not even watching.
Yes, I am.
That ain't watching shit.
You ain't watching nothing but the damn Knicks.
He watched them last night because unfortunately his team was playing them. He ain't watching. Like, damn, what team is this? This is nice ass jerseys.
Yeah, we had to watch the Magic.
Hey, boys, you know him. Man, get this sorry ass team out of here. You know he was talking trash.
He ain't watching Cleveland or Orlando. He ain't watching.
We had to watch the Magic come into Staples Center.
Well, I'm not the one to go for the underdog.
No, you go for the underdog, but you ain't watching.
No, because that's
I'm
your
not
team right there.
always here supporting the underdog.
No, that's
so
not.
I ain't been supporting Orlando.
No, that's your team right there.
They was the underdog.
No, they was not.
They was.
New York Knicks is never.
They was.
Stop it.
Now they not.
Stop it.
Cleveland was. Now they not. Orlando was.
Boston was the underdog.
Now they not.
Boston was the underdog.
Now they not.
Boston was the underdog.
No.
No, they
That was
wasn't.
an easy win. That was an easy win. That was just easy. That was just easy. Everybody else is the underdog, killer. Understand. Y'all have a different mentality.
The New
than
York
I
Knicks
do.
was not the
I have a
underdog
different
last
mentality than I do. I appreciate what they doing.
Okay.
I really feel like people are appreciating it too. They seeing it. It's just not. It's on the Mickey Mouse channel down in Orlando.
Yeah.
It's not on ABC.
Oh, okay, so-
It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But they still getting it done.
Yeah. I mean,
Getting it done is getting it done.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. And this is no. The last time I watched, I got 6 TVs when them games going. The last time I watched a full Orlando game was when Bol was on it, and they was playing the Lakers. When they came here and they was playing the Lakers, that was the game I went to.
And you watched it?
I watched it. I think Benchero was a rookie. So I mean, it's like they can be balling, they can be playing well, but because it's not like there's so many other games, there's so many other stars that are playing right now. The fact that you don't have your star, you're still playing well. Congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Third in the East right now.
All right. Hey.
they got the buck spot.
Hey, this how you do it? Hey, when Orlando's playing and they win, good job, boys. Good job. Keep up the good work. We got our eye on y'all. Right? That's all we can do. But congratulations to Wagner. Just
Took the Cavs to 7 last year ago.
and we didn't.
Paolo said this summer that they could be.
And those are both teams we don't care about.
No.
Hey.
What was the least watched playoff matchup?
Unfortunate.
Okay.
Okay. NBA TV slot?
Yeah.
That shit was on Tubi.
Tubi. Tubi go Bears.
Game 7 was on Tubi.
They got pushed out by the Caitlin Clark college game once. Whoa, we got to start on TV. Ding, ding.
We asked the chat.
You ever been watching the game and then all of a sudden the shit just changed to a whole nother, like, wait a minute, what is that? I was just watching the goddamn game.
We asked the chat, have you watched a Magic game in the last month? 66% said no. But for the 34% who have, it was probably the Magic Lakers game, and that was an 0-14.
Oh, it's on real cable. You gotta pay for real cable.
Pay for that.
Real cable. They have real cable.
I know.
Against the New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of feel bad
Can't
sometimes,
bootleg
man,
all the
because
games,
it's those the type of teams that gotta like think about what the Cavs did. It wasn't covered. 14-0, 15-0, nobody cared. That's
Still cared.
But I'm saying that's the problem with the
Still
small
cared.
market teams that even 15-0 don't get you.
That was
Sacramento, you got a guy out there 60-something, nothing, right? And that's unfortunate, but that's what happens.
I had a lot of Cavs fans bother me. Y'all got to talk about the Cavs more. When we did talk about the Cavs, y'all didn't watch, all right? So if y'all wanted the show to get canceled.
Cavs fans is watching for sure.
Man.
Right? They watch it. And that's all they got out there.
But it's all good. But like I said, we asked.
But problem. What was the injury?
Oblique.
Here. And it's a what?
Torn right oblique, I believe.
Torn. How?
I'm not Dr. Quinn medicine woman. Good.
Never heard of it.
How do you tear that?
I mean, I had a sports hernia, so if it's something similar.
Sports hernia is how far, is that start in the groin though? Yeah, see, that makes sense. That starts in the groin. NBA needs to, all you trainers need to go back to before y'all came into the league. And this is what has happened. And the reason you guys are getting these dumbass injuries, random injuries, is you guys are going from 0 to 100 real fast, right? You're starting off preseason. You're not doing two-a-days. You're not doing this, right? You're not really getting in condition. You're playing 10 minutes here, 8 minutes here, 12 minutes there. Those are your 3 games. And then game 1 of the regular season, you're playing 38 minutes real hard. You can't do that. Your body is not ready. Your body's not even in shape to do that. If we tell Usain Bolt right now, go run 100 in 10-1, he gonna pull his hammy, growing's done, ain't like he's gonna pull something. The car's not ready for that type of motion. Your players aren't ready to be doing what they're doing. You're not building them up. You're going from 60% to 100%, and you wonder why it keeps crashing out. I can't get in my car and then hit the gas. There has to be a buildup, and that's what's been going on, that these guys are playing a 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like LeBron James played, 19 minutes all in preseason, and then game 1, 38. That's not how it goes. You got to build up for that. Like, think about training camp, right? Before a training camp, how much did we get it? How much did we run line drills?
A lot.
Right?
A lot. Just first day of
no, before we got there.
Yeah.
UCLA runs, we out here. And then we get to training camp, first day of training camp, we done. We go to training camp for 2 weeks. First game of preseason, we done. We tired. Oh, shit. Because now, because us going against each other, we know what each other do. Now I got to go against you, right? You're going to be moving way different than I've been moving for 2. So now I got to get adjusted to these little quick movements. That's going to take a few days. Like, I got to go from you, D-Rose, John Wall, you know what I mean? So it's going to take me some adjustment with my muscles moving. And then by the time the season start, I've adjusted. I went through the sore period, the growing little sore. I went through all of that in preseason, the cramps at night. By the time the season came, my body's fully adjusted.
Yep. And preseason.
In October. Now today, you're taking the beginning of the season and that used to be our preseason. So our preseason back in the day is these guys' first month of basketball. Their bodies are not getting ready for the game and ready to do what it's going to do until January now.
And preseason was long, though. We had like 8 games.
8 games, yeah.
It was like, what,
that's what I said,
7, 8 games?
I'm 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 22 minutes, 35 minutes. By the time the last 2 games, I'm at 41 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm playing 41 minutes of preseason. Even if I'm not shooting the ball 30 times, I'm up and down playing 40-something minutes. I
think we played each other twice preseason.
Usain Bolt.
You can't go from 10 minutes to 38 minutes.
So Paolo back on the court, not doing much sprinting or cutting or anything like that. He suffered that injury, I believe.
5 games.
First 4 to 6 weeks, he was supposed to get reevaluated, so probably be a couple more weeks till we see him back out there. But Gil, hopefully at some point when Paolo comes back, you can. That
would have been the first game of this year. Like 4 games preseason, and then it was just like I talked to a player, and he said, I said, so why are y'all getting these neck injuries? And he said, to be honest, man, the difference between back then and now is we're literally going from doing nothing to just.
That's what I have to say. They don't do nothing.
He said, we're really going into doing nothing, and then we're going out there game 1, and now I got to guard fucking Luka.
I'm sure they don't even practice no more.
Not really.
Yeah. Like, I remember I used to practice against DJ Augustine every day. Will Bynum every day.
Every day.
Like, every day. Like, go at it every day. Now.
And if you didn't play 15, 20 minutes, what'd you do? Get on the what?
Treadmill. Treadmill. We lift every day before practice. You had to, like, everything.
No, you had to get your lifts in.
Oh, y'all did? No.
Yeah. Oh,
they marked your lifts. And if you get fined. If you
y'all did that? Oh,
yeah. Yeah, every month you had to get a certain amount of lifts in.
So
I was fortunate. I didn't have no program.
That's a fact.
That.
Let's stay in Adam Silver's Eastern Conference. Talk about Mr. B's favorite team. Bucks and Pistons met in Motor City Tuesday with the winner securing Group B and an automatic berth to the knockout round. So after stumbling early in the season, the Bucks and their freak time duo finally found their footing, thanks in large part to a less than difficult recent schedule. So Giannis Midi, thank you, Gil. You know, you pay me. Giannis Midi has been on point this season and was in full effect as he led the Bucks with 28 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. The Greek Freak knocked down his first 10 shots, finished 10 for 11 from the field and 8 for 12 from the line. Giannis did not attempt a 3 in the game, which I know will make this couch very lively. Yeah, good click. Dame also did his thing, finishing with 27, 4 boards, and 5 dimes, hitting 5 threes in the game. Taurean Prince added 14 points in all 4 of his 3-point attempts, and Gary Trent Jr. had 16 off the bench, going 3 for 5 from deep. So the Bucks improved to 4-0 in the NBA Cup with a league-leading plus 50-point differential in those games, and they've now won 9 of their last 10 games after starting the season 2-8. Brandon, we were packing the Bucks up early in this season with that 2-8 start. Obviously, you did what you had to do. You sacrificed your time, went to Milwaukee, was courtside, doing the running man.
Yeah.
With a couple of Caucasian gentlemen. But Brandon, what have the Bucks shown you in these last 10 games?
I think with the schedule and everything that's coming up, I think it's a good time for us to really wrap up these games and actually, get together and get our chemistry and, be able to get the games that we need. Because then when the challenges do come, we'll be ready. So we should take care of business right now, with our schedule coming up and things like that. It's going to be a good test.
Yeah.
I think with Chris Middleton still down and what we have, we just got to use what we have.
And you have.
But I like where we're at right now. Like, I like the momentum. Regardless, whoever we play at the end of the day, it's an NBA team. So I don't care if you're 1-10, if you suck, you got to play.
Yeah.
So
as I mentioned, less than difficult schedule, but you have to win all those games. The only loss in that 10-game period coming to the Hornets by 1 point. But you play who's in front of you, but you have to win those games. Joe.
Sure do. Yep. And we're winning the cup this year.
You have Darvin Ham.
The cup is going back to Milwaukee.
Darvin Ham on the coaching staff. Obviously, Darvin Ham was the coach of the Lakers when they won the NBA Cup last year.
That's a fact.
Man, that's crazy to go 9-1. That's crazy to go 9-1, and you celebrating, and your ass is still 10-9.
11-9, Gil. 11-9.
That's fine.
Y'all out there going 9-1 and celebrating.
Who's celebrating? We ain't say we're playing well right now.
Are you?
Yeah, we're
Like, are you?
Yeah, we lost what? We won
Are
last
you?
9 out of 10. Yeah.
4-0 in the NBA Cup.
At the end of the day, we play against NBA teams. So the goal is to win the game. So we're winning games.
But what I'm saying is, are you happy? Like, forget the results, because we know who the results is against, right? Are you happy with how you're playing?
Gil, he's not happy. He's picking up the pieces. You know, when you drop shit out your pocket, you're like,
who's not happy? I mean, we started out 2-8.
I'll take that win.
And we're about to win the cup, and then we're about to win the next. Like, what'd you say? Our last.
We won the cup, and
our next 17. What you said? Our next 17.
You should win. Out of the next 20 games, you should go 17-3.
Okay, that's fine.
But what I'm saying, but if I'm looking at that and you should go that, if you don't go that, that's a problem. If you do go that, that's what we can see.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, do you see any difference in play?
The energy is different.
From now
yeah, the energy is different.
To then.
The energy is different.
What's different?
Mr. B came down there. The energy is different, bro. It's hostile now. We winning games. It's hostile. It's hostile. The basketball is hostile. The energy is different.
It was docile
AJ Green, the energy is different. Hitting threes. Come on, start playing.
Shout out Starberry. It was docile.
Come on, man.
Docile before Mr. B came. You had to make it hostile. You and Giannis connected after a game, talking about the Nasses.
All this energy.
The Nasses started pulling up to more games.
It's all energy, bro. The energy is just different now. So
What's changed?
Yeah, because you was there before when
the energy is different.
You was there.
Right. When I was there,
when they was losing, like you was the cause of it.
No, I was not. I wasn't there. When I went, they started winning. They were losing before I got there.
Got the Jack
you
Daniels
were there
plug.
earlier in the year, bro.
Yeah, I didn't go at all earlier in the year.
Last year.
Brandon, you came back with Jack Daniels for the whole couch.
I did.
Watching these Lakers games, I have drunk a sufficient amount of that Jack Daniels.
What I'm trying to say is, do you see them playing better? Like, have they changed anything in the game plan itself that makes you feel confident? Like, what are they personally doing different today than they did when they were 2-9, 2-8? Are they doing anything different?
The energy is different. The will. They didn't have no energy in the beginning. They were dead. They weren't even trying to. Now they have way more energy.
So you don't have energy when you fighting Mike Tyson, but you have energy when you're fighting this person? Are they going to have energy when they play Boston? Are they going to have energy?
You a basketball.
Are they going to have energy?
He's asking you a basketball, and you saying energy like holistic.
Energy is a big thing to basketball. If you don't have energy, you won't win.
But what I'm saying,
they wasn't approaching the game the way they are now.
You wasn't approaching the game at the beginning of the season?
Obviously, they wasn't. I mean, you heard the comments from Giannis. They wasn't. So obviously something changed. The energy, something changed. But it's definitely energy.
It had nothing to do with basketball.
So that
That's
means-
energy.
so that means
You have to have energy to play basketball.
means
You
they're
just don't
still
walk
running-
out there.
You walk out there at 100% energy.
Energy every time. So that
Every
means they're
time.
still running the same plays, right? I give it to you.
I
You
don't
go
know.
one-on-one.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what
it.
he's
I do-
saying, Gil.
I
He
do the
said
same. I still-
everything is the same
everything
except for the
is-
energy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's all he's saying.
So if they lose 10 games in a row, we're gonna blame the energy.
Energy.
We're
Gotta
not
be.
gonna blame. They still got the same plays.
Gotta be.
and They haven't done.
Still
nothing.
Gotta be.
the same
No,
free
because we
throws.
won the last 9 out. So it ain't that. It's your energy. So it ain't that because we've been winning. We're not. We won the last 9 out of 10. So it ain't what we've been doing. It's
So you
the
didn't
energy.
have energy when y'all was losing.
So
Obviously we didn't. That's why we were losing.
no, because the teams you played were just better than you.
No, we started off the year we wasn't even in sync. Like Giannis said, Giannis, his whole quote was, if you don't want to be here, then don't be here. He was calling out whoever he was. So whoever, it was obviously, it was something going on in Milwaukee or something going on with the group. Obviously that has changed. That has to do with energy and your approach to the game. So that's all I can say.
So they didn't have energy when they played against Boston.
No,
I guess they didn't. I guess
first
not.
10 games were tough though, Gil.
I guess they didn't.
Okay. Say that again.
I mean,
the first 10 games was what?
They were tough.
Now what has the last 10 games been? Easy.
Not like us.
That's
Was it tough?
You said
Was it tough, or they just didn't approach it with the right mindset?
team-
With the right energy.
No.
You can't say mindset. You got to say energy.
No, they didn't.
You can't
have
say mindset.
Energy,
You gotta
same
say
thing.
it ain't
Mindset,
the
energy is the same
same
thing.
bro.
Mindset and energy is the same thing.
Mindset is focus. Energy
Mindset
is
and
energy.
the same thing. Focus,
Played
all the same
Cavs
thing.
twice,
All in
played
one.
the Celtics twice.
They played the
all in
Cavs twice, played the Celtics twice, right?
Played the Knicks
Played the Knicks. You beat the Jazz. I will hope so.
in the Sixers start the season, but that's before we knew
You
the
beat
Sixers
the
were
Raptors.
Okay.
I would hope so.
Okay.
You beat Pistons.
NBA,
Oh my God.
NBA,
That's three
NBA
games.
teams.
Three
NBA
games.
teams.
So what I'm saying
NBA
is,
teams. We're
you
going to beat
can't
y'all in the
say
cup.
you ha-
We're going to beat y'all in the
You can't
cup.
say you don't have energy when the opponent better.
It had to be. I'm just going off
So-
what Giannis and them was saying. It was something was going on in it.
all
So
I'm-
that has to do with
So when
mindset
y'all
and-
win, y'all got energy. When you lose, you don't.
Obviously, something is going right now.
I'm
So
asking
something-
you.
I mean, obviously, yes. In life, when something don't go right, something's fucking going wrong. When something's going right, that means you're
Everything's
changing
clicking.
the mindset and shit.
Everything's
Right
clicking.
from wrong, motherfucker. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Y'all don't know when you do something wrong in school, you got to go to detention. When you do something, you got to change. Something
But
is
the
fucking
energy
changing
is
in
the
fucking
same,
Milwaukee.
Brandon.
No, it's not.
You're putting the same
was not the
energy in
same.
your
No,
losses.
it was not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
it's not.
You didn't
No, it's not.
lose
The
because
same-
you
the same-
you didn't
it's your
lose because
mindset.
you woke
It's your
up.
mindset.
You woke
Listen,
up and
it's
you
right
didn't
from
eat
wrong.
breakfast.
It's right from wrong.
I
It's
missed
right
my
from-
breakfast this morning. I
prepared to
lost.
say
No,
You prepared the same
No, it's
way.
not. No, it's
I
not.
just didn't have my energy.
No, it's not. If I come in here every day, if I
Just
come
didn't
here
have my energy.
No, if I come here every day, if I come
what?
here every day and I don't speak, that means my energy.
No, it don't.
Why
It mean you don't want to
Yes, it
speak.
does. If
It
I
mean
come here
you
every
don't
day and
want
say
to
what's up
speak.
to all y'all, you know what time
It
it
mean you
is. If
just-
I come here and don't speak, my energy's off.
But why are you not speaking?
No, that's not why. Because
Yeah, yeah,
something
you
is
getting
something.
snacked around the
it's
court.
something
At home.
internal.
Yeah, something at home
It's
is
something
happening.
internal. It's something internal. Yes.
Oh, so
come
I
here-
get all
yes.
my energy, right?
It's something
Me
internal.
and you arguing, I don't have no energy for you because you gonna whoop
It's,
my ass.
it's something internal.
Krista say something.
I got
can
all
see
the
that.
energy.
Oh, what you talking
That's
about?
exactly what he's saying. That's exactly. That's exactly what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what
Run
he's
up on me,
saying.
D.
That's not what I'm
Yeah.
changing the
Hey,
narrative.
but what's up? You want
That's not-
something with me? You don't
that's
want
not what
nothing
I'm
with me?
saying.
Oh, you ain't got no energy with me,
Know
huh?
what I'm saying?
That
Krista,
Krista, I think you're very good at arguing.
I mean,
don't know.
it's just
The mindset and energy
it's
wasn't right.
convenient you
It's
didn't
not
have
convenient.
energy when you
When you was
playing
over
Adidas
here.
twice.
It's not-
Yeah.
When you was playing Boston twice,
Losing. Losing.
You didn't have no energy then.
Giannis
Losing,
said
you
it.
ain't had energy.
Giannis said it. Giannis
Soon
said
as the
it.
Wizards come, boom.
We got
Giannis said it.
100%
Giannis
energy.
said it.
Where the Red Bulls? Come on.
Hey, it's the NBA team. It's the
Hey,
NBA team.
cool. Hey, you
It's
know
the
what's
NBA
so funny?
team.
It's the NBA team.
Y'all just loud talking. Y'all wrong. You're loud talking.
pretty
You're wrong.
pretty
You're wrong.
sure
You're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong.
got
You're
energy
fucking
for the
wrong.
bad
You're fucking
team,
wrong. No, I
You
never.
got
I
energy
didn't.
for the bad team.
Nigga, I got
You ain't
energy.
no
I
for
got
the
energy
good
for
team.
whoever. Nigga, you whoever. That's me. I'm talking about me. I'm always
You need
I'm
more
always
energy,
on one.
man.
Now I'm saying they didn't
need
have it.
more
Their
energy.
team wasn't together. Their team wasn't together. That's all it was.
Still don't have Chris Middleton.
So you have energy against the Nets.
It's the NBA team. It's the
got
NBA.
energy.
Hey, shit happens. Shit happens.
top 32,
Shit.
Adam Silver
Shit
got
happens.
energy.
Where's the Lakers energy?
Keep going.
Everybody's a
Where's the Lakers
in
energy?
boxing, right?
Where's the Lakers energy
in
right
boxing?
now?
There's
hold on. Where's the Lakers
There's a
energy?
Mayweather, and then there's a dude at the bottom, right?
Where's the
There's a
Lakers
dude
energy?
who don't got no wins,
It's
right?
half the
Nobody
thing.
want to fight.
Where's the Lakers energy?
Nobody
No,
will
what I'm
fight.
saying is the guy at the bottom, they got no fights, right?
Where's the Lakers
He hasn't
energy?
won a fight. He's still a professional.
Yep.
He's still a professional
Where's the
boxer.
Lakers energy?
You can't you can't brag that you beating dudes that got a record of 0-10, 0-9.
You guys are talking.
Why can't you
stop
beat
changing the
these
narrative.
guys?
Stop changing the narrative.
That is the narrative.
I'm cooking both of you niggas.
That
I'm
is
cooking
the
both
narrative.
of you. No, the narrative. No.
What are you cooking, Brandon?
The
You
narrative-
cooking oodles and noodles.
It's right or wrong.
What the fuck
It's
is
right.
you cooking?
It's right or wrong.
What the fuck
It's
is
right
you
or wrong.
cooking?
I'm cooking you all
Okay.
day. I'm cooking you
So
all day.
then-
Right or wrong.
You
Nigga,
can't cook
if I
that
come
with
here
your
every
bug.
day, if I come here every fucking day and I say what's up and I don't, y'all gonna think something wrong, right?
No.
My energy's off.
No.
Right?
Brandon's being emotional.
No, if I come here,
This is Brandon
If I come here,
being
I speak
emotional.
to everybody every day. If I come here and I don't speak, y'all gonna think, well, what the fuck wrong with BJ?
Nope.
My energy's off. Something's wrong.
Thankfully,
I'm
Brandon,
off.
when you
That's-
come here, your energy
The
is
fuck
off.
y'all talking about?
So basically, when
What
they
you
play,
talking about?
Hey, are we
Nigga,
gonna
that's
say?
life. That's
Are we
life.
gonna say what's
That's
wrong
life.
with Brandon is his energy is what's wrong with him? Are we gonna say his energy is what's wrong with him?
No,
No,
something's wrong
no.
with him.
We're-
That's
My energy-
why
Fucking up his energy.
We're losing to all these
but you
teams.
know my energy-
That's fucking
My
up my
energy
energy.
is back.
My energy is not why I'm in here fucked up. It's just something's fucking with my energy.
Grizzlies whoop my ass. My energy
That's
is
not.
back.
That's
not
it.
That's not it.
That's it.
My brother ain't here.
Huh?
My brother
He
ain't
still
here.
ain't here.
Yes, he is.
He ain't on the
now.
team.
He
ain't here right now.
In
It don't matter.
534.
Like I said, it's inner. It could be some inner.
When we play the 7-0 Cavs, my energy's off. When we play the Cavs again, my energy's
That's
off.
not that.
When
you just going off what I.
When
it's
we play the
whole thing.
1-7
You picking
Jazz,
one thing.
I got energy.
You picking one thing.
When
You
I-
picking one thing.
No,
You
I can
picking-
go. We can go through the lineup.
You just picking one
When
thing off
I
energy.
play-
Difference
when I
between
play-
winners
you
and
picking-
losers.
you picking-
Winners say,
No.
"Hey, I brought the energy tonight.
Energy,
that's why we won."
mindset, focus,
and when we
all
lose,
one- it's
hey
all the
man, I ain't bringing the energy tonight. Why didn't you bring the energy tonight?
Giannis said out of his mouth,
We
if
should
you
bring the
don't-
fucking energy
Giannis
every
said
night.
out of his
then.
mouth.
No, if the energy fucking mattered, you would bring it every fucking night, and we would win every fucking night.
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about?
That don't mean you winning. That
Try
don't
to
mean you winning
storm
the
the
conference.
spike
If the energy meant something,
That don't mean you winning
if
the
it
conference.
fucking meant something,
That
you
don't mean-
bring it every fucking night. You don't say, "Oh, this day I'm not
That
gonna
don't-
bring it
that
because
don't
I ain't
mean-
got
that
it."
don't mean you
That don't
winning the
make no
conversation.
fucking sense.
Don't
Who's
mean-
getting cooked now?
It don't mean you winning the conversation.
Who's in the fucking pot now?
Nobody agrees with you.
So when you played, so basically when you played the Knicks, no energy, right? 4-14.
Nigga talking about
When you
Mindset-
play,
mindset is everything.
When you play the Boston Celtics after that, you have no energy. That's why you lose.
Energy, focus,
When you
mindset,
play
it's
the
all
Raptors,
in one. It's
when
all
you
in
play
one.
the Raptors, that's 2-10.
Anyway, next.
You have
Next.
energy.
He
When you
decided.
play the Pistons,
Next.
5-8.
Next.
You have energy.
You're reaching.
When you play the
You're reaching.
the
You're reaching.
That's not. This is facts.
You're
It's facts. It's right
You're
This is
there.
facts.
You reaching. That's
This
not
is
what
facts.
that's not what I'm talking about.
You're
Together as a collective unit, they were not together.
Says who? But they are now.
Giannis said it myself.
Well,
he said, if you don't
I
want
don't
to
care
fucking
what
beat,
he said.
well, that's
We're
what it
watching
is.
the game.
Well, that's what I'm
watching.
fucking going with.
We're
That's what the
watching
fuck I'm
the
going
game.
with. Well, that's what I'm
We're
going
watching the
with.
game.
That's what the fuck I'm going with.
Yeah,
What you talking about?
When you
That's what
play
the
the
fuck he
Bulls,
said.
y'all
That's
together.
what the fuck Giannis
When you play
said.
Pacers,
that's what
y'all
Giannis
together.
Y'all together.
When you're
If
playing
you
the
don't wanna be here,
Hornets,
get the fuck
you're
out.
together.
Giannis
When you're
said,
playing
if you
the
don't wanna
Heat,
be here, get the
you're
fuck out.
together. When you're
Oh,
playing the
whatever.
Wizards, you're together. But you're not together
Whatever.
when you play
Whatever.
Cavs,
Okay.
Boston.
You just
you're not.
You're just choosing what you want to hear.
No, you're choosing.
No, I'm not.
Those are the
You were
games
choosing.
y'all
I
lost,
just said what the
Brandon.
fucking
You
word.
were choosing.
The
Those are the
unit
games
was
y'all
not-
lost.
You were choosing
The
the
unit
games
is-
you won. You have energy. You're having energy.
Ever since Giannis called the motherfucker out, whoever it was, this shit changed.
I have
Thank you.
energy
Now
when
we
I
got
play
it.
the sorry
That's all I'm saying.
team.
All right, next.
But I don't have energy when I play the bad team. The good
The
team.
Hornets by
Next.
one.
So y'all lost by
Next.
y'all lost to the
All right,
Hornets.
next.
BJ, y'all lost to the
But
Hornets.
let me preface, y'all lost to the Hornets by one, but there was a janky call.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
They got them too far.
So how about this?
10 in a row.
Y'all
10 in a row.
Friday on the 6th, you're playing Boston.
Okay.
What type of energy you about to have?
We have-
Are y'all together now?
Yes.
Because if you go out there and get your ass whooped,
we
I don't want to hear
nothing.
We got our ass beat. Okay, that has nothing to do with our energy.
Yeah.
The shit has changed though. We're not 2-8. We went the last 9 out of 10. If we keep winning till December, I'm not tripping off a loss. We lost. Fuck it. Let's keep going though. You said we're gonna win the last 17 out of 30. That has nothing to do with energy. The shit is different now.
What's different?
We are collective. You have a team. Have you ever had a fucking team meeting with your team and y'all was fucking 2-8, 2-11 or something or whatever?
You had a team meeting when you was 1-3. 2 and 5.
No,
2 and 7.
No, you don't.
2 and 8.
No,
Y'all haven't
we don't
You're trying to figure it out the whole
You don't
time.
know when.
You're trying to
You don't
figure it
know
out
when.
the whole
You don't know
time.
when. No.
So,
All right,
so
next.
let me step in.
Next.
Listen.
Cook.
Hey, I'm
Cook.
gonna have.
Cook.
We gonna have a lot of
Cook.
energy. We playing the Magic
Cook.
without Paulo.
Cook.
Oh, I hope you do win that
Hope
game.
you do win
Oh
that
my
game.
God.
You got nobody to worry about. So you got nobody to worry about.
We want to see when you play Boston.
Cook.
We want to see what
Yeah.
you look like when you play the Cavs.
Cook.
We want to see what you look like when you shit. We gotta wait till January.
We gotta wait till January.
We gotta wait till January.
Well, wait. That's
when you
fine.
play
Cook.
the Blazers,
I don't care.
I
Hey,
hope y'all got
I don't
energy.
care. Cook.
They're not gonna have energy.
Hey, all I know is
it's a West Coast trip.
Hey,
you know they're
Cook.
not gonna have energy on the West Coast trip.
So we
Because
asked
the
the
West
chat.
Coast.
What I
Cook
want to
needs-
see what you
Cook.
look like when
I
you
don't get
play
it.
the
Yep.
Kings,
Yep.
the Knicks.
Cook. Yep, let's
When
go.
you go play the 76ers
Yep,
again,
that's fine.
We want to see the clip. We want to see when you play real teams. We don't want you to say, "Oh, we not."
Hey, every NBA team in the NBA is a real team.
So we asked the
So-
chat, is Mr. B cooking Rashad and Gil? 51% said yes. 51%, bro. You took the majority. You took the majority.
I know right from wrong. I know right from wrong.
Hey.
Energy.
I know right from wrong.
I know
nigga.
he lying. I see.
Yo, look at it.
I know right.
Now it's 52%.
I know.
I am lying.
I know right from wrong. Mindset,
Now I'm about to
energy,
crash
focus.
out.
I know right from wrong.
Them motherfuckers happy they beat the Wizards.
Hey, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we
Yup.
got our stride
Yup.
back.
We got our energy back. That means
Yup.
we shouldn't lose a
Yup.
game for the rest of the season now. We got all the energy in the world. We should go undefeated. Literally. That's the logic now. It was the energy's fault. Now it's going to
Yep,
be
energy,
the success
mindset.
of the
Yep,
energy.
energy, mindset.
Because now it's no reason for you not to come to the
Energy,
arena without
mindset.
energy.
Yep.
Because this is the reason we win.
Locked in.
So
Yep.
now we have to win every game.
All that. Oh well.
I
mean that's fine.
my
All right,
thing is,
next.
when you start playing
next.
the good teams like you
Next.
were at the beginning,
Next.
and you start losing again,
I mean,
I don't want to hear we having mental problems.
I don't wanna
wanna
hear.
we
I didn't
not
say anything.
together.
I didn't say anything about mental. I just said they wasn't together. Focus.
Don't be the.
Let's talk about something that we can all agree on. Giannis is out here performing at a very, very, very high level, leading the league in scoring, averaging career high 33 points per game, 6th in rebound, 14th in assists, 6th in field goal percentage, shooting nearly 62% per game.
So, I don't mean to harp on the last one. So who's playing better?
In terms of what?
Their success.
What do you get it to, Gil?
Who's playing better? Like who's up their production?
Giannis has appeared to up his production a little bit.
Yes. So what was he averaging in the first 12 games? Was it 30s, 33 and?
Giannis first 10 during that 2 and 8 stretch.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't him. So.
Oh, so it wasn't him. Okay.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with his brother, like you said. So because he's still balling. Okay. Cool.
That's fine.
He was
okay.
averaging,
You can have that.
30,
You
12,
can have that.
and 5.4.
You can have that.
His
I
first
mean,
10
you
games.
lost the argument, nigga.
Okay. How about,
Don't matter. Like like you still own it. That's
Dame
how I know
first
you
10
lost the
What was
argument.
Dame
You still own
I
it.
think Dame might have missed
You
a
still
game.
let it go. Let it go. It's
Dame's
all right.
first 10 games,
Let it go. It's all right.
26, 7, and 5 rebounds.
Sorry, I was cooking you
26,
niggas.
7, and 5.
Sorry.
So those two dudes are still
That's
doing
all
what they do.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And Giannis, whoever he was calling out, wasn't doing their damn job.
Who's that?
I'm sure they are
So
now.
who's playing better?
I don't know. I don't know.
Giannis playing very well.
No, I'm just saying who's playing better because he called somebody out. So
I mean, somebody-
So
I mean-
who he called out? Who's playing better?
Giannis playing very high level.
Whoever.
No. You remember, there's somebody that wasn't because Giannis.
He looked in.
What I'm saying is Giannis has been playing the same great. Dame has been playing the same great. So who did they call out that said, "Fuck it, let me turn on my production"? Who is it?
You got Derry Bird, Torian Prince,
Yep. Role players. Yeah.
role players.
Yep. All right, next. Let's go.
Pat Connaughton been getting DMPs.
They so mad.
he's still
They so
getting-
mad. They so mad.
6 and
They
0
so
Pat
mad.
Connaughton gets
nobody-
DMPs.
They gonna be on here
Nobody-
quiet all year about they damn Lakers.
Nobody.
They so mad.
So nobody's playing better.
And this nigga over here too about his sorry ass Knicks.
I'm just saying. So no,
Yeah.
they can't pinpoint exactly who.
All right, let's take a moment.
Like you know how like when we go into like
Jesus.
you know how like somebody's like averaging 22 this month and we playing bad and then 22 went to like 30 and then like whoa shit success they can't pinpoint it.
Okay. Well, let's go.
That's
9 out of 10.
crazy.
They just can't lose no more. That's all.
Man, we can lose.
That's
Man, we
all
can
I'm
lose whenever
saying.
we want.
The
we can lose
first
whenever we
loss.
We can, man.
Oh,
Please.
I'm gonna have an energy meltdown.
Oh, please. I hope so.
I'm gonna have
Like I
an energy
mentioned,
meltdown.
I hope so.
I'm gonna have an energy.
Please bring back the old. Please bring back the old Rashad. Please bring back the old Rashad.
So Giannis isn't playing like a super goddamn star,
But-
and Dame has been playing like a super goddamn star from the beginning to the end.
But Giannis arguably playing the best of his career right now. Obviously, he broke the record last year with 30 points per game on 60% shooting. He's increased that. Like I said, 6th in rebound, 14th in assists, leading the league in scoring, 62% per game.
Yeah.
Giannis currently 4th in the latest MVP ladder. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. Joker holding the top spot as he aims to become the 3rd player in league history to average a triple-double. But this is a question for you guys. Would you rather have Giannis or Joker as your franchise player right now?
Damn.
Giannis playing at this level right now. Joker averaging a triple-double.
I don't like this.
Joker has some issues on the defensive
I
side.
don't like that.
I don't like the next
Yeah.
question. But I don't like
Shit, man. I don't like that.
I don't care if y'all like it or not.
No, I don't like that. All right,
They
damn.
both got the same amount of shit.
What's the answer?
Can we just like have a? Can we
Mr. Larry Day Cemetery, as you are known. as.
Can we argue
Joker,
about
I'm going-
Can we argue
Joker.
about
I'm going
the
Joker.
state of the
Energy.
the energy? Now I gotta pick motherfucking greatness on which one I want as the greatness, the triple double or the motherfucker who come and play 1,000 miles an hour.
Who do you want?
Damn if I do, damn if I don't.
Well, if we had a draft, what you doing? 1 and 2 pick.
You got the number 1 pick currently.
With a big though. Huh?
If I got the number 1 pick. I don't got nobody on my team.
You are starting from scratch.
And for what
This is the first pick.
And for what we know right now,
This is the first pick.
What we've seen so far this season, the first quarter.
I got
of the
no
NBA,
other players.
yeah.
You have Zero the Hero
Gotta go.
on your roster.
I gotta go big.
Okay, what city am I in?
Big.
Am I? Do I got the Lakers or do I got like? All this matters. One sells tickets, like you know what I mean. One
Okay,
sells ticket. You can
okay.
market it. You can put his face up on billboards.
Okay.
You can sell his energy to
You
the
win.
kids. He gonna shake the baby, kiss the baby, put the baby down. He gonna do all that. You got one who's stoic. Right?
You in Orlando or Cleveland? First 2 picks. That's where they gotta go.
Your team is in. You want to say Cleveland for the team?
I'm going with Giannis then.
To Cleveland.
If I'm thinking about just franchises, I'm gonna go with Giannis because Giannis he's gonna be a superstar for me.
And I'm saying based off right now, so you think that Giannis is having better season than Joker right now?
I'm not
comparatively?
going with Giannis because he don't show up with the energy every night.
His energy is not there his energy seems to be fine.
His energy's fine.
They never said nothing about his
No,
energy.
it's not. No, it's
They
not.
never said-
his energy is not.
Here
fine.
we go.
His energy is
Moving
not.
the- moving the
fucking
goalposts,
fine.
just
and
trying
I'm
to
going
find-
with
trying to
the
find
Joker.
other- trying to
I'm
find
going
other-
with consistency.
That's fine.
Going with Joker.
Giannis been very consistent. That midi is midi.
That's what I'm saying. Am I the coach or am I the franchise? I don't like it.
I can't pick. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Going with Joker.
Thank you, Rashad.
Yeah, I mean that's with Joker, you get everything in one person. You get a passer, you get a shooter, you get a scorer, you get a think
rebounder.
tank.
On the offensive
Right.
side of the ball, right? But there are 2 sides of the ball.
Yeah.
He's not
I
gonna
can
go
find
blame.
it.
Joker not gonna go blame us, the management, when shit's going wrong. He's just gonna figure it out and get it done.
His
Energy is not going to be directed up.
like something like this. When you
But
there's
Joker
just-
also needs his brothers in the vicinity.
They over there. They ain't tripping about being on the
This
bench.
is case of
They
shit's
ain't
going
tripping
down.
about being
like
on
when
the
you're
bench.
thinking about like drafting and you're thinking about really putting teams together, there's guys you can pick one that helps you pick the rest of your team, right? You know, when you think about Giannis, okay, I got the energy, I got the guy who's gonna do that. Then you have to really worry about who you picking. We can see that him and Dame didn't work at the beginning. We can see those two are really not playing together. They're just being played separately, right? We know if you get Jokic, you can put anybody with Jokic, he'll figure out how to make it work, right? So you know,
That's hard not to-
if he don't have an option 2, he knows how to dominate.
Yeah.
If he has an option 2, right, he knows how to make everybody else better. So the ideal, if you're gonna pick and you're starting fresh from the number 1 pick, you're gonna go Jokic.
You have to.
In the whole league, the whole league with everybody available.
You have to though. He's a big. Too.
If you don't pick Jokic first, you probably won't be a smart general manager.
Okay. So you'd pick Jokic over Giannis then in that situation?
Jokic over Giannis, Jokic over, Wemby, Jokic over Curry, Jokic over, like the only people you're going to be fighting over is probably Jokic and Luka, right? But because I know if I get Jokic and my next pick is Jaylen Brown, boom, I can get him. If my next pick is LaMelo Ball, I can get him. I can fuck around, get a less guard that can just score and have Jokic, right? I can sit there and pick who's available. I don't have to sit there and say, all right, I got Giannis first. Now I got to think of a real point guard who can actually play with him for him to still be dominant. I can be stupid with Jokic. I don't have to be a brilliant general manager.
And do you feel like what Giannis brings, not only offensively, but on the defensive side of the ball, isn't as important to what Joker brings on the offensive side of the ball and being able to distribute, score, do a little bit of everything, obviously, averaging that triple-double?
No, that's definitely a big part, but I think what Gil's saying, like, it's just going to be easier to put the team together.
Yeah.
Like, I could put the team together easier with Jokic. Like, with Giannis, I would have to go find a Drew Holiday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a player. Or,
yeah, you really got to.
I really got to go find like a Chris Middleton. Like, you got to go find solid pieces. Like with him.
Okay.
You know, that's why I picked him in my draft.
But it was, you need Curry.
But you just
but I'm talking, this video game, goddamn. We talking about video game. We're not talking about real life.
All right, well, let's keep it moving. NBA Cup quarterfinals are now set, so let's take a look at the Final Four from the East. So you got Bucks taking the top spot.
Oh, yeah, we in there.
They will face the 4-seeded Magic on Tuesday with the winner going to Las Vegas. Hopefully it's the Bucks so we can get the ticket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we in there. We in there.
And then Wednesday you got the 2nd-seeded Knicks taking on
Trae Young might be in there.
Trae Young coming back to the guard. Nice, Trae.
I want to see what type of
Body
energy
back.
they got December 14th. When they got Big Pearl. When he ain't playing kitty basketball right now. He is straight king of the jungle. He Big Cat.
Meow Ming.
Big Cat up in the Bronx. Huh? That's what they call him. They call him Big Cat. The Tiger King.
So
Is that a cat or a rat? It's in New York.
So
You can never.
So our Milwaukee Bucks schedule, our first 10 games, was some hard games. And you know how you like to say, why do they always schedule the games in the beginning hard, and why don't they let teams play? Mm-hmm. So you don't think like a lot of that had to do with a lot of our struggles in the beginning? The fact that they scheduled so many tough games in the beginning?
But the problem is,
and
those teams shouldn't have been tough for y'all.
But it's the beginning, and we don't have Chris Middleton. And also it's like
But the problem is, when you're talking about being dominant, when you're talking about who you guys have and where y'all projected, that should have been a 12-0 start, 12-1 start, 12-2.
Even with that schedule, though.
Yeah, that schedule, those teams for y'all, like Philly, of course, we know who's not playing. Y'all supposed to walk through them. Your only hard team at that moment in time should have been Boston, right? You lose to Boston, cool. Then everybody else who y'all supposed to been should have been a walkthrough. The problem is, the real problem is, there hasn't been an offense made for your team.
I agree with that.
That's the problem.
But we also haven't been healthy enough.
And there hasn't been an adjustment for your offense, for your players. That's why I asked you the question. I said, we know Giannis' style. We know Dame's style. What is Doc's game style? What is his signature? We know Phil has what?
The triangle.
We know. So when he comes in, we know what he implements. The triangle. Every team, we know what Pat Riley's style is. We know what Tim Thibodeau's style is. We know what Steve Kerr's style is.
What's Steve Kerr's?
What is Doc's style?
Did he have a style in Boston?
No.
Did he have a style with the Clippers?
No.
Okay, so why do we keep answering this question then?
Because that's y'all problem. You have a coach who don't have, what is he bringing to
He
your
doesn't
team?
have an identity.
He
and your
doesn't have
players
an identity.
look like they don't have an identity. That's why I look like that. That's why this whole 9-1 shit look like trash to people who can see through it, because it's like y'all playing against trash teams.
Let me say
It's an NBA team.
But what I'm saying is,
It's an NBA team. You can lose any night.
When Doc was at Boston, and before KG and Ray Allen got there, they was the laughing stock of the league. What are they doing? There was no defensive juggernauts. When KG got there, KG brung whatever he brung from Minnesota. He brung the intensity on the defensive end. He did all of this, right? There was no pick and roll team. There was no pick and roll. That wasn't his offense. Whatever they were doing there, that wasn't the same thing he brung to the Clippers with Chris Paul. Chris Paul brung the offense he had from
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Pick and roll, we're going to do. That was like, so we're.
Tyson Chandler,
like,
and, yeah.
this is what, when he came to Philadelphia, give the ball to Embiid, the same offense Embiid always had. You just sat there and you didn't say, wait a minute, I got 2 fucking 7-footers. One's a point guard, one's a big. Hey, let's do some just pick and roll. What the fuck they gonna do? They gonna switch it? You gonna switch the point guard onto Embiid? How you gonna play this? There was no implement of you two stars playing together, right? Like, you didn't think, okay, I had Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. That was a headache. I have Embiid and Simmons, and we're not going to play pick and roll at the elbow and see what the defense is going to do. Are you going to switch? Are you going to go under? What are you going to do here? Let's try to figure. No, you have Dame and Giannis, and you're saying this is not more powerful than Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, and you're not trying to run the league to death with just the 1-2 pick and roll. Like, you're just saying, all right, Giannis, when you get the ball, you do what you've been doing. Dame, when you get the ball, you do what you've been doing in Blazers.
Like.
That's what they've been doing from the beginning to now. Dame, when you have the ball, you do the pick and roll, shoot the three. With you.
Yep.
Giannis, you sit over there. When you get the ball, you do the ISO. It's the same.
So what's the scouting report? So what was the scouting report when you guys played Doc?
When we played Doc?
Yeah. Yeah, like what was the offense like? Like what was y'all scouting report thing? When they was like, all right, we playing Boston or whatever.
They were trash. Paul Pierce gonna do the Paul Pierce duck end from the weak side, like just Paul random do the.
Yep.
They didn't have no pick and roll scene. It was nothing.
They didn't add nothing when Doc got there. They didn't add nothing.
There was
it was
nothing.
the same plays, but it was just Ray Allen coming off the backside.
But that's what I said. Like, remember, their identity was defense when KG came. Mm-hmm. What was KG's identity? Mm-hmm. Right? Defense. So he brung the presence in. Like, remember, I always said that with Pat Riley.
I mean,
you didn't create Showtime. Showtime was created. You did Showtime, right? That's Magic and what's the name. When you left and went to the Knicks, that didn't look the same. Knicks was a grinded out team. You went there and they're grinded out. That's who they are. That team, right, doing the grinding didn't have nothing to do with the Showtime Lakers. So obviously Showtime wasn't a part of you.
It wasn't a system.
It wasn't your system.
Nope.
Right? So and that's all I'm saying is like some people don't have, like, we know what Thibodeau's gonna do, right? Defense.
Defense.
It's gay. So we know this offense he's running ain't him.
Okay.
He's saying, okay, man, like, he's smart enough to realize, hey, you go out there, figure out what you're gonna do. I'm gonna try to make it work for y'all. Y'all tell me to do. Like Eddie Jordan, Princeton. He wasn't defense. He'll tell you, hey, listen, don't look over here for the defensive strategy. Right? You know what I mean? Like, we know pop, Reg roll, right? Give it to Duncan. Defense, we're gonna lock everybody to the side. So you knew what he brung.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying. Like, Doc needs to have his identity into this team. And trust me, I will notice when I see it because it's going to be Dame and Giannis being dominant together.
So you're saying we can't just win off just like
you can't win it. You're not gonna. No, you're not gonna beat the teams. Giannis playing by himself, and when he don't have it.
So, Gil, are you saying that the Bucks are going to win the NBA Cup then? Because they have been playing like that during this NBA Cup stretch, 4-0.
Let me see the team.
Number one seed in the entire NBA Cup based on point differential and record.
Now, what's the other side?
We will talk about the West in a second.
Okay, so
we're merely talking about the East first.
They should be in the championship, right?
They should. And
right, but but obviously we know the Knicks. Right, so it's who plays smarter basketball, but
Cat is playing well.
But off the just the paper trail, Bucks should be in the championship easy.
Shad, who you think is coming
Because
out of
of-
the East?
Knicks.
Knicks.
But
Knicks for clicks.
But Knicks plays like a team. Bucks plays like just two stars playing basketball.
So let's shift over to the West now, Gil. We've talked extensively about Doc Rivers and his shortcomings. Warriors put up to Denver in the midst of a 4-game losing streak, but already had their spot in the NBA Cup quarterfinal secured. And with Draymond Green out with a left calf tightness, Joker did what Joker does. So Jokic finished with 38 points, 10 rebounds, 6 boards, and 5 steals, going 14 for 24 from the field, 3 for 4 from deep. MPJ had 22 points and 7 boards. And in the second game back from injury, Aaron Gordon had 15, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists.
We got to draft him.
Warriors had 6 players scoring double figures, led by Steph Curry, who finished with 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists, but were 8 for 23 from the field, 4 for 15 from deep. Jonathan Kuminga made his 5th start of the season, had 19 points and 5 rebounds. So Warriors had an 11-point lead in the fourth quarter and were up 6 with a little over 2 minutes to go, but proceeded to trick it off as the Nuggets went on a 10-0 run to close out the game and to get the win, thanks in part to plays like this from Jokic. So there was a questionable moment late in the game after Christian Brown dove for a loose ball, appeared to call a timeout real quick right there. Even though the Nuggets didn't have any, play was ruled a jump ball. Naturally, Steve Kerr was not happy. So he dove for the ball.
Wait, hold on, go there.
Can we rewind that, just that last part, Paolo, just the very last play, using our... And shout out Starry, my favorite
He
carbonated
called a
beverage.
timeout, and he.
All right, now go. Okay, go.
So Nuggets had no timeouts left. Christian Brown,
Okay, so we got the high school travel.
sneaky
Okay, cool.
athletic.
He said high school travel.
The high school travel. And then, let me see.
He appears to...
Referee.
Timeout right
Yeah,
there.
see, referee can't see that yet. Now go.
It's not really.
That ain't a foul?
jump ball.
I mean,
Wait.
it was kind of like.
Yeah, it was. Wait, this part, that's not the foul first? Like, how do I know he's not trying to foul him? Go back. Boom. That's not a.
Ooh.
That's not a. Oh. I thought he was trying to foul him.
I thought he was trying to get a jump ball, Gil.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean.
I have no allegiance to the word. So
Well, they could have overruled that with the. They could have overruled that with the replay.
I don't.
But I
know if
see, I don't think
that was reviewable.
See,
What you mean? What the timeout?
yeah.
Whether you call it time, I'm not sure.
Like,
I don't know
that's
if
what I'm saying. Go. It's so quick. It's so quick that.
No, but you have to call whether he called a timeout or not.
Yeah,
Fuck whether
like,
it's quick. We
But
can
I don't think
see
they.
it.
I don't think they can review that to see if he did that. Basically, whatever the call on the floor
Go
is.
keep
I don't think
going.
that's one of the reviewable elements.
Yeah. See, that don't look like it's like he has the ball. He does one of these. Like as a ref, you're not. You didn't. He's not giving the.
So play was ruled a jump ball. Naturally, Steve Kerr was pissed. The Nuggets have won 8 straight games against the Warriors, 11 of their last 12 meetings for all the Warriors who want to clown the Lakers for their shortcomings against Joker and company. After the game, Kerr offered his thoughts on the mistech and the Warriors' struggles this season.
Brown called a timeout. He dove on the floor. He rolled over. Everybody saw it except for the 3 guys we hired to do the games, and that makes me angry. You know, this is that's a technical foul. They don't have a timeout left. It's a technical foul. We shoot a free throw. We get the ball. We got a chance to win the game. They all told me they didn't see it. He dives on the floor and rolls over, and he goes timeout. It's up to the referees to see. That's why we have 3 of them. Somebody's got to see it. So that made me mad. With that said, that's not why we lost. We lost because we didn't close again. You know, it's like the 5th game in a row where we've, maybe not all 5, but most of these games in this stretch, we're not closing. We're not executing. We're not making good decisions, and it's got to improve.
Steve Kerr peeved with the refs.
See that? Like
really
that's
see
what I said. I see it, and I'm thinking you're fouling. I would have called the foul.
You didn't think the refs could see the.
No, what I'm saying is you're down 4. He goes for the loose ball, and the first thing you touch is the arm. So I'm assuming as a ref that you're trying to foul. So I would have got it wrong too, because I would have blew the foul. Right? I'm helping you stop the clock. You know how you just assume okay, you're down 4, there's 12 seconds left and you run over real fast. I'm assuming hey, we're gonna foul him. You don't have to hit him hard enough, but I'm helping you. I'm not gonna let you be like, do all that and then there's time running off the clock. So I would have called the foul and then it would have been 2 free throws. So you'd have been cussing me the fuck out too. Shit, I would have got the bitch wrong too. Shit, at least he gave you a jump ball.
Shad, do you agree or disagree with Gil's stance on that play?
Like what you would have called?
Travel.
If I could see it, what am I calling?
What, like, just as fast as you seen it? Remember, that's in real time, so what do you call him? Timeout, jump ball, travel.
Travel.
See, he got
Travel happened first.
Yeah.
Before the timeout.
He said the high school travel.
Right, so either we, like if I'm Steve, we get the ball at the end of the day. We get the ball, end of the day. Worst case scenario for them, we get a free throw because you called the timeout.
Different.
So you had travel, then
timeout.
Oh, you have the timeout?
Yeah. Timeout was the second thing he did.
Yeah.
He traveled.
And then the foul.
Then the foul was last.
Yeah, the foul.
Yeah, the foul came
What
last.
do you have?
I have the travel like him.
You have a travel
Yeah,
too?
yeah. I'm calling the travel so we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, we don't deal with none of that. Just take the ball out, it's y'all ball, go the other way. But see what the score is. You're still down
4. So travel really not helpful.
It's not helpful.
What is the rule? What is the rule? What's the rule on? I know in high school, you can't move, right? You're not allowed to move. But I know in the NBA, it's when you have possession. It's different language.
Because you're moving. Like he's literally
Like,
moving
so does
with
he
the ball
have?
on the
See, he
floor.
doesn't have.
Think about if you're juggling the ball while
don't count.
moving.
So you can't
That's a
call it
travel. It's a travel.
Not in our league. Not
Has
in
to
NBA.
be. You
Yeah,
can't
no,
juggle the ball.
Yeah, I can't juggle
for
it all the way
5
down the
steps.
court, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't juggle it all the way down without dribbling.
Controlled. If it's not controlled,
You can't.
Like here,
Ain't
so
no
like,
way.
when do we say he actually has possession? I mean, this is a hustle, right? Right.
Right
We
there,
don't-
right there, right
we
there.
don't call, but see, no, he don't have his hand on.
He don't have it now. He's dropping the ball now because he's trying to brace himself for the fall.
But that's what I'm saying. So you don't have him as control. Keep going. No, not yet.
Now.
That's control.
Now.
That's
now he's cuffed
That's
it.
control.
That's a travel right there.
yeah, that's-
1, 2,
Yeah.
slide, slide to the left, slide to the right.
Let's see the.
They definitely.
Crisscross.
That was.
Yeah, but
that
yeah,
was
I
you.
think Kerr put
That was you
extras
playing
on
that
there.
Duke.
Yeah, he's putting
and you was
extra.
driving
We didn't see
the
the full-
It was.
See,
Travel, ref.
so he never connected the T in here. So you don't have a timeout.
No, but he's saying timeout right here.
don't.
He's saying timeout.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But either way, Warriors had a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter, tricked it off. It was enjoyable to watch, especially considering the Lakers' struggles as of late. Oh, so we do have the rule here. So once that player dives for the loose ball on the floor and gains possession, there are 2 ways in which they're guilty of a traveling violation. The first is if the player takes the ball and attempts to stand up, or the second, the player rolls over from their back to the front or front to back. So I think by your guys' definition, probably a travel, right?
So by that definition, was that a travel?
That should have been a travel call. But either way, Warriors tricked it off. Tough shit. You lost 5 in a row. Cry about it. So after starting the season 12-3 and briefly holding the top spot in the West, the Warriors have now lost 5 straight games.
Sheesh.
Spurs, Nets, Thunder, Suns, and Nuggets in that 5-game streak. So recently they've rolled out 10 to 13-man rotations, but after their loss to the Suns Saturday, Steph said they're probably going to have to tighten that up moving forward. Steph's also been dealing with bilateral knee tendonitis for the first time in his career. While he said he's not worried about it, he also noted it has the potential to be a nagging type of thing if you don't take care of it. Also said the deeper into your career, the more things pop up. So far this season, Steph averaging 23 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds on 46, 42, 95 shooting splits, but is only playing 30 minutes per game, which would be the 3rd lowest in his career. We looked at this Warrior squad, talked about losing Clay, moves they made. I think DeAnthony Melton out for the rest of the season now, dealing with injury. But are the Warriors doing enough to surround Steph with a winning squad?
I mean, was it a winning squad when they were number 1?
They were 12-3. Some
If
thought
there
it
was
was Fugazi.
if there was a winning squad then, they're a winning squad now. They just took some L's.
Some thought it was
Yeah, but maybe
Fugazi.
they just got off to a hot start.
Some thought it was a
I don't mean you're a
Fugazi.
winning squad. You just got off to a hot start.
You talking about that same 9-1 start the Bucks came out?
Who? You said
My bad.
9-1 start?
My bad.
We didn't even start off 9-1. We started up 2-8.
I'm just talking about streaks. I mean, you know.
I mean,
good
yeah,
streak,
I mean,
good streak, bad streak. Don't make you a
our
good
first
team.
10,
Okay.
our first
A good streak or a bad
Good streak, bad streak
don't make you a
don't
good
make
team.
you a good team.
Okay.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
You got
Just
to down, B.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, he didn't.
Brandon, I'm on your side.
They're not. The Warriors are not a good team. Like, you think the Warriors are a good team in the West? Seriously, you think they're a top 5 team in the West?
They was just playing like it, wasn't they? 5 games ago, the Warriors looked like
I mean,
the
Cleveland
best
was
team in the
Cleveland was
West.
playing like the best team too. I mean, that was gaslighting.
It wasn't.
Shit, yes, it's gaslighting.
Are they
like
not
a mother-
still the best team
No,
in the East?
no.
They're not.
Why they not?
No, they're not. I don't care where they're ranked. They're not the best team. They're not better than Boston.
I mean, they beat. I mean,
They are 19-3 right now, Mr.
19-3.
Go to beat
Gaslighting.
some good teams.
Golden State beat some good teams.
They beat the Boston.
Okay, are they top 5 though?
They beat Thunder. They beat Mavs.
They beat
Grizzlies.
Boston. They beat Boston without Jaylen Brown.
They beat Boston.
Without Jaylen Brown, their best player.
They beat Boston.
Without their best player, Jaylen Brown.
No.
But they still got.
Okay.
They still got 4 other superstars.
They still got 4 other
They got
superstars.
4.
I mean, 4 other
They didn't
superstars.
have Porzingis at that point either.
Who else is a superstar over there besides Jason Tatum? A superstar.
You can match them up too. Okay? So, all right. Who's the second? Okay, who's the third best player on the team on the court
For
when the Boston plays Golden State?
with everybody out there,
Those when they played against each other.
who's the third best?
Who's to be third?
Jason Tatum.
No.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna be 1 or 2 with
No,
Steph.
no. Steph is out there, and then Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. You said Jaylen Brown wasn't there.
I know. I'm saying when he.
No.
He's
Are you
not
saying that matchup,
matchup.
Jaylen Brown did not play that game,
right.
and the Warriors won?
So Steph,
Steph and Tatum, whoever's 1 and 2. Yeah, who's gonna be 3?
Drew Holiday,
Drew Holiday.
probably.
So Drew Holiday. So who's the
No
The fourth.
Jaylen Brown, no Porzingis. Just
who's gonna be the 4th? White.
Wiggins.
So Wiggins is better than White.
What does White average?
Yeah, that is a discussion at this point. Wiggins has been playing very well to start
Wiggins
the
been
season.
playing.
Canadian.
So Golden State beat them.
Golden State just as
Without
good.
their best player.
They're just as good. You know, like
They
you
top
said.
5?
Like you said, if we're gonna give Bucks the credit, we're gonna give Warriors the credit. You know, they played good early. They played very well early.
Okay.
They lost 5 in a row.
Okay.
They're struggling now.
So
I think realities.
some of their losses, the loss of the Spurs. You know, it's so funny. Like Steph hit it over the head. We don't have the full. We don't have a full bench.
No, they don't.
That's really good to be playing the minutes that they're playing. So you sitting here playing 13 guys.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the problem right there.
I think 11 guys played in the
that's
first half against the Suns when he made
but
those
that's the
comments.
5 games.
13
It's
played
not-
over.
it's
Like,
not-
I'm sure they
it's
wasn't
not-
doing that in the beginning.
It's not the problem if you're trying to save guys throughout the season. If you don't want to burn
We
out
ain't
the
got
only
time.
guys you got.
We ain't got time.
If you don't want to do what the Lakers are doing,
We ain't got time. We in the West. We ain't got time.
burn out your guys early.
We in the West. We ain't got time. We can't fall that low. In
Yeah,
the West.
yeah. See,
like the East, we could do that. But the West, now you can't do that.
But
So in the East, you can go 2-8, and then
Golden
Yeah,
State
for
is
sure.
been
I mean, the Bucks. The Bucks are living proof.
Golden State has been a team that plays a lot of players at the beginning of the season to rest. So, you're gonna have ups and downs, I guess.
But can you afford those ups and downs with this squad that you have like that? Because you only have one player that's averaging what, 20? Is Steph the only player averaging 20 on this team?
I believe so. Let me double check for you.
Like in the West though, come on.
Yeah, Wiggins is second with 17.
7.
Kuminga's getting done rather dirty as
Buddy
they
Hill.
try to strong arm him into
I
signing
need
his
Wiggins to
360
average 20.
Hey, no agent stepped in. Nobody's helping that boy.
I told
He
you,
just
man.
out there swinging
But
with
I
his
said-
eyes closed.
Said, hey,
Ain't
man.
no vet coming in to help him. Ain't nobody saying, man.
Hey man, listen, they be thinking I'm hating when I be trying to give y'all the game. I be trying to give them the game on the side. Like,
Nasty.
as a business, like, you're a basketball player and then there's a business. And some of y'all get caught up not knowing the business, and the business
the side of it.
catch your ass up and you on the back end of it. Right? I'm telling you right now, you want your real value, you better sign today so you can play today. You sign the contract, your ass a starter, then you can do everything that you want to do to move forward. You don't sign, you're a 6-man. You're gonna sign 6-man.
Oh, you're talking about.
You're gonna sign 6-man money.
Oh, you're talking about.
Then you're gonna be a starter next year.
Oh.
Right? I'm sorry, that's it.
That's the difference between being an independent and a major. You got a decision to make. You gonna sign that contract with
So
this type of ink?
So he should have signed it.
When you have to look at what's presented to you, and you got to look at the fashion that is being presented. It's being presented as
Because what was
You don't got no leverage. They presenting it like you don't got leverage to even give nothing back to us.
You ain't Master P. You ain't coming in with your own shit.
So take this 3 for
Take whatever we give you. Like he said the value is what I give you is your value.
I'm giving you, I think this is what you're worth moving forward to give us some flexibility. I'm not robbing you. I'm giving you enough. And then you can go on, and then I'll see you in your next contract.
You got no leverage.
But if I do one of these, if I take this back,
put it back on the shelf.
All right.
And you don't want it?
Okay.
You don't want this?
Okay.
I'm gonna show you.
All right.
That's the I'ma show you. I'ma show you who in charge.
That happens to play like he's.
Oh, it happened to me for sure. I'ma show you. Man said, look, you can he can either pay you or not pay you. Said it to my face. Said, yeah, I ain't gonna say his name. He can either pay you or not pay you. What you gonna do? That's like that deal with the devil. Like, hey, you gonna sign it or not?
Reports Kuminga wanted that 224 Ricky Max. Warriors said we can give you something in the ballpark of 140 to 155 million.
Okay.
Only 4 years. That was the report.
For 4 years?
For 4 years.
Give me 155 for 4 years, and we can do.
It might have been for 5, honestly.
Nah, I told y'all was hyping him. You was hyping him to believe that was his shit, and it wasn't.
We thought.
Nah, because I told you
it was his shit.
Remember we said if Steph was to go down and Clay was to go down, he was
gonna be the next.
And I'm like, he ain't at that level where he could have took that ship and been like, it's mine now. They didn't believe he had that level yet.
Even without Steph in those games early on in the season, he was still coming off the bench.
Yes, and that's what I said. 4 year 155.
Take it.
Take it.
Take it.
Huh?
Take it.
Take it.
Or get out of there.
For the next 4 years. For the next 4 years,
but also
you can ball out, and then I can make it back to you then. Right now, I'm not in the luxury to pay you $220 because I got to think about where I'm moving at. But I know I want you as a front, so you can take this and feel undervalued.
Yeah.
And you go and play.
That's
but
the ego.
if I take this contract back, you are now playing under my rules. And what I'm going to do is. I wanted to give you a 155. Now you're coming off the bench. Now your 13 points a game off the bench has another number to it. And that bitch might say 4 years, 100.
Shit, 70.
And then when I give you 4 years, 100, guess what I'm gonna do? Give you back the keys. Now drive.
And show that you ain't
now drive.
Show you wasn't worth that.
Go be the star. Average, hey, you can take 20 motherfucking shots now.
Because you stuck in this deal now.
Restricted free agent.
Okay, so
restricted free agent.
I got the same.
What I say? I said run. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Because if you sign the deal for the franchise, you're left with something you can't carry. If you sign like Gil said, you get that 4, you prove that you're worth something, you can go somewhere else and have your own kingdom at that. You got leverage now. You got 4 years of leverage. But now you don't because
he had leverage and his energy is better.
4 years, you the hottest. 4 years, 155. They get you for that. You the hottest man moving.
Yeah, that means energy.
If you're not happy and you be like, yo, I want out. 155 for a 22-year. Everybody wants.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's
well, somebody's telling him that ain't enough. Somebody's telling him you're better than that.
Cool. Yeah, but
somebody's telling him.
I think it was 5 years, 155.
But
now between 140 and 155.
Somebody's telling
that person that was telling him that don't know what to tell him now.
No, that person should get away from him.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing now. That person ain't even hitting him no more.
I remember I seen that with Buddy Hield, right? I remember, and I seen him like Buddy Hield turns down or is going to turn down this deal. I went into the DM like, wait, hold on, man. I know you're not happy with the deal, but understand the money that you're getting, your age, right? Where you see yourself valued, there's a different value for you. You're 4 years older than everybody else, so you're not valued the same. You need to look at everybody who got paid your age with your stats. So you are in the CJ McCullough era, right?
McCullough.
So you're about $4, $5, $8 million off. So you're right in the right. Do not lose $90 million trying to get $10 million. Like, you got to think of it like that. You guys are $10 million off. Don't let them take away $90 million all because your ass want 10 more. Because that's all it is. You're losing $90 million for 10. Because all that's gonna happen is over that $10 million, they're gonna bench your ass. $10 million, they're gonna bench you, you're gonna come off the bench, and then what are you gonna be worth when it's time to negotiate? What happened? He's like, yeah, you're right. I said, man, this is supposed to be the happiest time of your life. Don't be one of these bitter dudes that get fucked, and then they can't even function no more because they thinking about the money that they didn't have. He ended up signing it. What happened that next season? Benched him. They end up benching him. So if he didn't sign it and he got benched, what that contract would have been looking like?
Was he thankful for your advice, Gil?
Of course he was.
It got me thinking, though, about how James Harden fucked up the whole shit for $4 million.
No, James didn't. They did.
The Thunder did.
He said no for $4 million, right?
No, okay, so there was $4 million. So there was $4 million off. So he was like, this is what I'm being offered. Jump up just $4 more million. And it was like, nah, we're good.
We get it on the back. Let's get it on the back end, fellas.
No,
They
Houston
didn't
came
make
in.
it up.
Houston came in and gave him the eight.
And
I get it.
No, Houston came and gave him the bag.
I get it. But remember what the recollection is that, man, we could have had something special for $4 million. And what you just said about...
You lost something, but you got to look at y'all lost something special over $4 million.
This is what I'm saying. But as far as what you just said, as far as the $10 million, buddy, like, don't lose $90 million because of $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I thought about right away.
But
I thought about you lost championships because of $4 million.
You lost the team success,
but also
Who, the OKC? No.
Also, James had a lot of leverage though.
But you got to talk about James. But see, this is
way more than Buddy.
James has max deal over here, right? That's his backing. So all you guys have to do is just put up $4 million, and you're like, nah, we're good. So OKC, over $4 million, you didn't become Golden State. Those 2 championships, that could have been yours.
That's yours.
If you look at how it played out, you were Golden State. You had in-house stars.
Yeah, shit, they had 4.
All it cost you didn't want to pay $4 million, and you missed out on being a dynasty. Because you overvalue somebody else.
Golden State just made that decision not to pay Clay, not to play Kuminga. They're making the same mistake.
No, but they're already a dynasty though. Like their history's already legit. It's already solidified.
Yeah, to me it seems like that wasn't like a plan. They fell into that.
Which one?
The Kuminga situation is different, though, because they have the leverage there.
They fell into the dynasty.
The dynasty is...
Well, the dynasty happened.
Because if James stays, that's a real dynasty. That's the real first dynasty.
Yeah,
for sure.
And let's say it doesn't have anything to do with money. Let's say James makes the decision for them. Like, you know what? For $4 million, we can get this shit done, and I can get this shit back.
But Kenny...
Yes, on my next deal.
Do you think...
On my next deal, I can get this shit back. It's $4 million. It's $4 million.
Listen, they would have ran.
They would have ran it. And it's $4 million.
No, I don't doubt that at all.
$4 million.
I don't doubt that at all.
He'd have made that shit back in the community. He'd have made that shit back in OKC on
No, but see, you're looking at it. You're looking at it different. Hey,
I'm not saying it's his
it cost
fault.
you $4 million. Your team could have been evaluated for billions if you paid the $4 million.
I know. You stand from the organization.
From the organization.
I'm saying from the decision.
But from an individual Harden standpoint, though, do you think he still is able to go get that bag down the road?
Yes, 100%. Because he was the reason for they getting to where they went. He was the main reason, which is why they offer him right after that. Like, we got to figure out what's up with James because he's going to be on his way out after what he just
First of all, he's doing this every year, 6-man. He's doing this, and then they go into the finals, and then
that's a different legacy. That's a different legacy.
No, he wouldn't have carried that legacy. He wouldn't have went on to beat 6 man.
No. I'm saying why he's there though. Why he's there, but while my time is up, I'm gone though.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. Your legacy is changed though.
You're a champion now.
But you're a champion. But
you're not an MVP. You're not.
Yes, he's still doing the same thing.
He's not getting signature shoe. He's not.
No.
Those 3 guys are all 3 MVPs.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, they all MVPs because everybody moved out.
Right, so
they're not MVPs together.
So think about this. If they win 3 championships and each championships they're MVP each different year,
But
Russ,
that's not going to happen.
AD. We don't know what would happen.
Yeah, we
We're
do.
talking hypothetical.
But what I'm
No,
saying
we're not.
Yes,
you
we are.
got three. You got three players. You can only assume it's going to kind of look like what? Suns, where someone has to take such a backdoor role. Like you're not talking. James Harden's not averaging.
We don't
30.
know what it will look like.
You know who do? Serge Ibaka. He'll just have to take the back row.
But what I'm saying is, you're not having a triple-double Russ. Like you're not having.
We don't need that
right now.
We don't need that.
I need
As an organization, you don't.
No,
but their legacies, where they are right now, the pinnacle of their position, that never happened.
We are okay with that. That's the point of the conversation. Erase all the individual shit. Now OKC has 3 championships with
maybe two.
With at least 2. With these 3 guys as the first time we seen some shit like
And
that.
that's the owner.
Yeah.
And that's why the owner should have known what he had to know what he was paying for.
By the second one, I'm out if I'm James.
Because if I know,
Same thing can happen. They can all leave.
Yes.
Like-
Same thing can happen.
We could
in
all
the
leave
same
after we
amount
win
of
our
time.
two.
When did KD win his MVP? After James left, right?
Did he?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Yep,
James
moved out of the
gone.
way. Yep.
And then when did Russ win his?
After KD left.
Boom. That's
When it
2.
happened.
And then James was next.
Yep.
It all happened after. So let's say they stay together 3 years after that.
They
No
won 2 or 1.
MVPs.
At least one.
At least one.
Only KD probably wins the MVP. The other two, they don't.
They do because after that one ring, they
split up.
They definitely split.
They split up and they still
Why?
win it.
Why?
And they still
Why?
split.
Because of my leg. Because
I
I'm James
KD
Harden.
And we won a championship. And I got a championship.
I'm trying to go get mine now.
Yeah.
KD stays,
I
Russ
agree with
probably
that.
dips. That's just being real.
Yeah.
KD would have stayed, Russ probably dips at some point.
Yep.
As I said,
But
it's
we
not-
champions at this point.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
got one chip.
Well, James
we don't
stayed?
got nothing to prove.
Okay, well then James stayed.
James
Okay.
stayed.
Then it was
Whatever.
there's a bad investment on the owner part. You didn't see it.
James still get the signature
Shit,
shoes,
Golden
still
State-
cooking, everything still.
Golden State seen it. They seen what they had.
No, for sure.
So we asked the chat, are the
I agree
Warriors
with that.
doing enough to surround Steph with a championship level squad?
No.
73% said no. But let's keep this thing moving.
They would be getting Finals MVP. Right, there's a third option. Like
What you?
you did-
Russ probably would have got one. Russ would have
All
averaged a
of them.
triple-double in the.
Anybody
How
can
many-
get it any game.
How many?
Especially if it's the
how many
last
Finals
game. If it's
MVPs
the
did
last
Chris
game.
Bosh get? Like there has to be a real third option.
James Harden is
No.
better than Chris Bosh.
Because we got to see what he looked like by himself. In that moment,
even in that,
when he was the third option, he was
still
not no
cooking.
Chris Bosh.
He was
He
cooking.
was never no Chris Bosh in OKC. He had to
What are you
leave.
saying? Are you saying the
First of all,
third
he was-
option can't win the Finals MVP?
I'm
Andre
saying-
Iguodala won MVP.
I'm
It came
saying
out
Kawhi Leonard won the
we know
Finals
what a
MVP.
third option looks like, right? We know what Clay looked like when KD got there. We know what Bosh looked like, right? We do know what that looks like. A superstar that has to play a very bad role. We know what Love looked like when it was LeBron and Kyrie.
It's not the same
right?
level
We
as-
know those third options don't get the love. So whoever you want to give the third option to, trust me, it won't say MVP how it says it now. It won't say top shooting guard
It will.
ever.
It will.
No.
It will. You know why? Because these 3 are the exceptions. They're rare unicorns on the
Because
same
we
team.
got to
and there
see
ain't
them.
no third
We
option.
got to see
You're
them
putting
move.
third option on there for the sake of
Because
it being
of those
a
other
standard.
guys. Because those other guys.
Man, no, this
James
ain't no.
Harden ain't no.
this
James Harden ain't never been no third. He
Ain't
just
no
happened to be a third option on that team.
Hell
He
no.
was ball dominant. So
Yeah, so you have a Bugatti sitting there playing bench minutes.
He not play.
Right? How do I let this Bugatti go? He needs to be by himself. When we seen him by himself, we seen what happened.
For sure.
That Bugatti would have never touched his engine.
we saw sparks
mu-
of that in OKC.
Spurs.
Yeah, yeah, so that
only
means
give me-
we know-
You can only give me Spurs because there's a Kevin Durant there.
And that's
that ball is coming here first.
and that's fine. But that
You
that
are
right
me-
there is
you-
showing
you-
me. So when listen, stay here for a couple years, 2 or 3 years. Let's get it. But listen, we know you out of here.
Yeah.
I already know. But I need to get this ring though with y'all.
Thank you.
I just need to get
You
this
don't know-
ring.
but-
Thank you.
You can still go.
You don't know-
Once we get this one, I'll gladly.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
don't know
let you
who
go.
no one is until they buy themselves.
We saw it. We knew it. But we saw
definitely
it.
knew it.
But we saw it.
If they knew it, why they didn't pay $4 million? So they didn't know James Harden
'Cause they-
had disability. They didn't see it.
I would say they didn't see
Ginobili.
it. I would
They
say-
seen a black
I would say
Ginobili.
They didn't see it if they wouldn't have gave him like 10 million or 15.
They seen a black
4 million
Ginobili.
means that,
They did
man,
not see
4 million.
MVP.
4 million.
I don't know why.
Hey, we got 2 other motherfuckers over here. 4 million. You ain't gonna squeeze us for 4?
No. Yes.
For 4?
If I seen,
You know we
if I
can't do
seen
it, right?
the fourth
You know we
best
can't do
shooting
it,
guard
right?
in history,
You know we can't
coming
do
off
it.
the bench, fucking $4 million is light work.
We can't do it, man.
Because I know we win the championship.
We're a small market, and you know we can't do it.
They got
You
bread.
talk about small market teams praying not to pay the super guys because he don't got the bread.
If they win
you
it-
said it over and
If
over
they win
again.
a championship, how much is the franchise worth?
If you got him for the 4, if you get him for the
Billion, huh?
4 though, if
Couple
you get
billion?
James Harden for that 4 million, you actually cheated the game because we can't afford none of them and we got them early.
Wait, hold on. If I'm paying you $4 million and I know what I know what I have, like you know how like they knew what they had when Kobe. They made trades like he knew what Kobe was gonna be. If I know what James Harden's gonna be, the money don't matter. You know why? Because if I know this man is an MVP and this is what he has and he stays and it costs me $4 million, the championships makes my team go from $1 billion to $3 billion. We win $3 billion to $5 billion. I know that. So this $4 million is irrelevant at this moment because the championship gives me billions. But the problem is he didn't see
So that's his.
what. That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
Did the same thing happen with Daryl Morey?
That's the GM's fault.
Daryl Morey
Like he-
and James Harden agreed on something, on some back end shit, right? I'm gonna take less. You gonna pay this back to me on the back end. I'm gonna sign with y'all, right?
Psych.
Does this sound familiar about what could have been done that ended up doing and you ended up doing later down the line?
But they didn't see it. They didn't see the value. Right?
Did
Just
Daryl
like-
Morey see the value when he decided to go against the deal he told he was gonna give him? He seen value in it. I'm supposed to give you max, but
It's kind of like that.
20 and 10 ain't max money.
It's kind of like
No, this wasn't
kind of like
that-
that lawsuit.
No, that was
20 and 10 ain't max money.
Daryl Morey was giving them the money. The owner said nah.
Oh,
So what owner is saying no with the 4 million? The owner said no with the 4, right?
Well,
They
Cliff
didn't-
Bennett
What
is
You're
a broke
talking
boy.
about
They
two
didn't
different-
see it.
They didn't see. I didn't
that
see.
luxury
I don't know why they
tax.
didn't see it. I mean, I don't know why they didn't.
I don't
see
think
it.
they wanted to pay
The
that
luxury. That's what I've
Everybody
been
want a
saying the
luxury
whole
tax.
time. I said it.
I don't want to pay
they
luxury
can't
tax to
pay
win a
it.
championship to be worth billions.
You know how much I got.
If I know that,
It's a small market,
Owner's a
like
broke
you
boy.
said.
If I
Sacramento
know
not gonna
that-
spend that bread on a big market. We already had this conversation.
how much is the luxury tax?
We had this conversation.
If I know I'm gonna win a championship.
I'm praying Halliburton don't do this. so we don't have to
Owner's
pay
a
him.
broke boy though.
Huh?
Gil.
What did the
Man, he don't pay.
I'm
30.
praying De'Aaron Fox don't do this so we can't pay him.
No.
I'm praying James Harden don't do nothing.
$4 million versus Matt? What is the difference between? It's no different than who had the second pick in the NBA draft when Ayton came. There's a guy who said, "Hey, I might have fucked up." Right? I didn't see this. I didn't see Luka averaging fucking 33, 9, and 9. I didn't see that.
Overseas.
I didn't see it. Some of the motherfuckers just don't have eyes for shit.
Macramento.
That
was Vladimir, though.
But what did Mark Cuban say? My metric said this is going to be a star. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to attain this. So if I got to draft this to switch it, and we see what he is. Some people can see it, some people can't.
Some people get lucky. He's just in Shark Tank, just,
But I mean, what I'm
just
saying-
guessing. He just be guessing. He guessed.
All right, well,
That's a fucking
But
good
what I'm saying,
guess.
Chicago-
Everybody missed out on the guess. He
Like-
guessed right. That's it.
No.
He fucking hit the lottery. Got him.
like-
Pick him. Yeah, pick him. Hey, Dirk, what you think about him?
Think about Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Third pick. You like, how's the best motherfucker that ever walked third pick? Because the other two teams didn't see this shit.
Sam Bowie.
He was the National Player of the Year.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's
I'm pretty sure after the first season, they wish they could have took that shit back. All it took was about 2 months. Like, oh, hey, you know what? Hey, can we redo this shit? I done fucked up. I done fucked
You said what you said. They pick for position. They can't say I fucked up when we wasn't looking for.
I know I needed a center, but just bring that shit back. Let me do that again. I fucked up. Let me rewind. I know I needed a big man, but shit, I'll take Jordan. I can find fucking 7 foot now. He at the grocery store. I see a big motherfucker at the grocery store that can be, Jordan, can you play with this for a couple years? Yeah. We can do that.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving.
Hey, everybody up there ain't, hey, listen, everybody up there ain't earning a check. I can tell you that.
That's a fact. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, listen, Sean, everybody got a podcast. Everybody's not a podcaster.
We are technically YouTubers.
I'm just saying.
We are technically YouTubers, according to my children.
That's a fact.
YouTubers are celebrities. For one more topic we want to get to, Grizzlies and Mavs met in Dallas Tuesday in a matchup featuring two of the best young guards in the league, like you mentioned, Luka Doncic and Ja Morant. Grizzlies were riding a 6-game winning streak. Looked like they were going to cruise to an easy win, but the Mavs said not so fast. Luka had 37 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 steals, 11 for 22 from the field, 5 for 9 from 3. Doing his thing, looking nice after coming back from that Richmond retreat. Ja had a season-high 31 points, along with 4 assists, 3 steals, knocking down 11 of his 22 shot attempts. The Mavs were down 15 points in the fourth quarter before mounting their biggest comeback of the season. But let's take a look at this right here. Ja, you see right here, just kind of lightly lays that ball in on the dunk. Not really electrifying. We'll get to more on that in just a second. But Mavs were down 15 points fourth quarter before mounting their biggest comeback of the season. Spencer Dinwiddie scored 9 of his 16 points in the final period, knocking out back-to-back threes with under 2 minutes left in the game to help the Mavs get a 5-point lead, which we'll see here. But let's watch a little bit more Luka up. What did you say, Shot? Can't say. Say that $100.
And I know this is off topic.
P.J. Washington knocked down the 3 to seal the game. Mavs had 25 turnovers, missed 14 free throws, still got the dub, plus 30 in free throws, though. But with the win, Luka improved to 7-1 in his career in head-to-head games versus Ja Morant. Mavs have won 5 straight games, third in the West. Gil, make your point, and then I will get to mine.
Y'all remember that workout? It was like a dribbling workout with Luka.
And he was working out with Steph, and he was going.
He was trying to do Steph workout, and he looked horrible. How do you think about our NBA draft workout? And most now is by yourself. How do you see this in their workouts?
This has been the conversation we had with Joe Boumazar about this exact thing we're talking about. You can't see talent through drill work because the talent is instinctual. We work off instinct. So when the defense is playing against us, we're not going to do drill work against that defense. We're going to do instinct. We're using our instinct against this guy. We're using the actual drill work to. It's a tool. It's my tool. I'm gonna use the hammer on him. I'm gonna use the screw right here. Whatever it is, they don't take into account that part. It's the easy.
It's always been like I'm sitting here like you watching him, like if he just went through a workout by himself,
you'd be like
he's lazy, out of
slow.
shape, he's slow. How is he gonna get his shot off?
He makes shots.
Like,
you
know what I mean?
He shoot the lining out that motherfucker. He shoot the lining out of, but he's slow.
And you don't see how he gets it. Like you can't watch his workout and be like, okay, he's a star. I'm gonna pick him 1, 2, or 3. Same thing with a Jokic. To see who Jokic is today, I think y'all need to reevaluate how your process, because there's no workout that you're gonna have Jokic by himself to show you Jokic.
Nope.
You're not gonna see his vision, his IQ, his ability to make play. You're not gonna see any of that in a one by himself workout going through your stupid ass drills.
Coming off pin down.
What are you saying? That they need to go watch more games?
The evaluation process sucks.
Or like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking about just for extreme. Like there's a reason some teams hit it on the head every single time, and there's a reason some teams miss all the time. Their process is very different.
That's why I say they guess. Mark Cuban guessed because there's no way you could tell that Luka could do these things against NBA players from one game when he was 15. You have to see, like overseas. I play overseas, so I followed Luka when I was over there. So I'm like, okay, this kid, he has it. I've seen enough of it. Y'all ain't watching enough of it.
You saw that 17.
I'm seeing it. So it's like, if you looking at him drill work, like when we watch Porzingis, it's like Porzingis is 7 foot athletic. We ain't seen this from a European before, like this. But when he get out there and playing with guys, you like, oh, this is different. Oh, this is a little.
Nah, they had him as the best player. Their algorithm had him as the best.
He was with
hands
Joe.
down.
He was with Joe. But they had him like that because he did not work out against nobody.
Who?
Porzingis.
Oh no, I'm talking about Luka.
Luka, they hid Luka too.
Yeah, see.
They hid both of them. So now our evaluation,
Giannis too. That's what I'm saying.
Our
Giannis
evaluation of them, you will never know until they get on the floor.
Yeah, but Luka was playing against. Luka was playing against OKC at 17 years old. Like, you can't tell by, he was European,
because then it ain't enough time. It's one game. Because Europeans can have one good game against an American
MVP,
team.
though.
But even if you look at the league then, as an American player, you're like, man, who the fuck is playing in the Euro League?
What you mean?
That's
the
what
Euro League is the best, second best league.
but it's not the NBA. So if you're coming from the NBA and you're looking over at the Euro League,
but at 19,
you're like, if he's 17 getting MVP, come on, bro. Ain't no competition over there. And I'm just saying that's what it look like.
What they think.
Yeah,
what they think, but we know.
We like, man.
You got to have smart ass scouts, man.
That's okay, and that was going to be my next thing. Are the scouts bad then?
Yeah.
The people that are bringing back the information.
There's just certain type of scout. Some, just no different than just all of us, right? We look at the game different. We look at
energy.
Like, we're looking at different things on what someone brings to the table. So we can all look at the same guy, right, and have different opinions about it, right?
Yep.
We can all look at it and say, you're going to be like, hey, yo, dude balling. You're going to be like, oh, he's ass.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, not that he might be special.
He got potential. He got potential.
So now you have to make sure the guys that you're hiring understands. They're not looking at black and white.
They see what we see, all three of us. He sees the trashness. I see a little bit of what Brandon was seeing. I definitely see what Gil was seeing, see the potential.
And then we all come together.
And he definitely see what Shot's like, oh, he's actually good. Look how good he run the floor. He know the game. So when you have that collectivity, you like, okay.
So do you feel like ex-NBA players should be more scouts? You think they should give us the job because the way we think and what we, our mindset of the game?
We've been there.
It all depends, man. You got to have, when you're picking scouts, you got to have a conversation with them, right? You got to say, hey, all right, I need you to go to this game. Go to this game, watch it. Like, you already did your research. Go to the game, watch it. Tell me who the first, second, third best player is, right? Just off of what you're seeing, mannerisms. Like, I need you to spot shit, right? I need you to spot it, right? I need you to spot a superstar before he plays, right? We can watch a layup line and be like, we can see who's moving at a different frequency, right? You know that kid.
You ask the question like, if you're a scout, tell me, is the star player a leader or not?
All of it.
Just by watching him.
Yeah.
Watching his mannerisms.
Like, I just needed...
Hey, you can see him in layup line where everybody look to that guy that's the best player, like, oh yeah, we following him. Because he do this, that means switch sides.
Yep.
Layup line, switch side. The leader don't even really say much. He be like, hey man, switch that, switch it.
And everybody listen.
Everybody switch that side.
But I want to hit something quick. Let's talking about leader, star players. So John Morant, one of the most electrifying players in the game, known for delivering highlight reel dunks all over the lives of defenders that try to jump with him. But those dunks come with a price, and after the game against the Mavs, Ja told ESPN's Tim McMahon his dunking days may soon be coming to an end. So Ja said, quote, I'm not trying to dunk at all. Y'all think I'm lying? I'm dead serious. Sometimes I get knocked out the air and a foul don't get called, and now I'm out longer than what I'm supposed to be sometimes. The foul might get called. I still hit the floor, but after the game, you might feel that little fall. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. So we showed that clip of the game highlights. Ja had the opportunity to do one of those highlight reel dunks. Instead opted for a basic two-handed dunk in the game. Only has 3 total dunks this season. And this brings me to something Kyrie said before the season started. He offered these thoughts on how athletic players can extend their careers in the league longer, saying, learning how to fall is also the key to longevity. So how important it is avoiding unnecessary contact and learning how to fall for an athletic player's longevity?
There's a difference between dunking and doing this shit he does. Right?
Talking about John Morant.
Yeah, Ja, he jumps too damn high. It's gonna take falls. I think he has to be just mindful on the dunks he's due. But I can tell you, verbally, I don't think he should have verbalized that. The last person that verbalized that took a hit in the media. That was Vince Carter, right? I think he did in 04. You know, I don't want to dunk no more. Duncan's overrated, right? Everyone's paying to come see you do that. So I wouldn't verbalize it. It's just something you just don't do. But people pay big money to, they don't give a fuck if you scored 30, right? You did the one dunk, you pulled it back, you took it to Tennessee, bring it back to Memphis, goddamn it. You made my day, right? That you made my day, right? You, like, I get what you're saying. You had to protect yourself, but you still have to be entertaining. Some of the dunks you try on people, yeah, okay, cool.
Reminds me of Blake Griffin, though.
But when you're on the fast break, go ahead, get loose by yourself.
No, that's fine.
You don't want to do the events and you come up there and you on the fast break and everybody's standing up and you do because I can tell you what's gonna happen. Oh, no, man, we ain't coming here to see this shit. Right? Yeah. That's what ends up happening. You on the fast break, everybody's standing up for you to get loose, and you go up there with a two-hand lay. They're disappointed.
No,
yeah.
like he's
I'm sorry, motherfucker. We seen your elbows touch the motherfucking glass.
He's
not the rubber. The glass.
I'm disappointed.
Shy, you say you're disappointed.
Yeah. It's like having a subscription to OnlyFans. And
then you can only
fully.
And then she just want to retire.
She want to find God.
I don't want to do this no more. This is a monthly subscription, man.
Right, we didn't see. We got this forever.
I don't find God on my time.
What you mean you gonna stop now?
12 months in.
Yeah.
What you mean you
I paid for the year.
Season pass. I'm a season ticket.
Season
You mean you're not gonna show me no more?
What you mean you're not gonna show me no more?
You got a boyfriend now.
The audacity. He don't pay like I pay.
No, he don't. You get a boyfriend now. You got morals. You gotta get the fuck out of here.
You got a boyfriend. You got morals.
This is disappointing. That's just, it's like, so what do we here? What do we come to see now?
Everybody's not coming to
told
see.
me it was forever.
Yeah, everybody didn't come here to see Memphis win.
Come on.
Right, we came to see you.
Some of us got on just Ja jerseys. Like
we don't care about the name.
Ja, it says 12 on the back. That's if I wanted a team subscription, I would have bought team subscription games.
Imagine Beyonce having
but he's on that level.
A concert, like, I'm just gonna talk to y'all tonight.
I mean, but he's on that level, like, you know, like, far as entertainment, as far as basketball, he's on that level like AI.
Everybody in the chat hit
like,
that refresh.
You know, like, we
want
to see, like, we have to see that. Like, imagine going to the game and you don't see AI running around hitting shots.
You don't see Derrick Rose doing the electrifying. Derrick, you can't be athletic tonight.
But we saw the aftermath.
Like, imagine AI said, all right, I ain't going to go out there. I ain't going to do the cross. I ain't going to.
I just know what I'm saying. It's like, how he jumps his body size, you have to be careful of what you're doing.
Violent dunker.
But
you got that break.
Hey, on the fast break, can you give us that? Don't say you're not gonna dunk no more. I like because
deciding not to dunk.
A whole bunch of people looked at that and was like,
"Oh, you decided not to dunk no more." That's like, if you gonna be on some Will Smith, I'm not gonna cuss in my raps no more, y'all.
Like no more dunking. So I mean, no more dancing either.
No more dancing.
Like, so none of that then, huh?
All right,
Chris Paul, you go straight to State Farm.
All up in the videos.
So you ain't gonna cuss no more. So you just gonna be Kirk Franklin out of this.
Kirk Franklin.
Jesus. Let me go.
You gotta stop.
Where Young Thug at? Let me see if he's still about the shits. You know what I mean? Like, we want you to find God, but not on our dollar. Okay?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Maybe when you're
at the end of the subscription, you know what I mean? I'll go monthly basis. But right now, I bought all 12 months.
You can't come in the league like that and then just say, I'm gonna turn the water off. You can't turn the water off.
I need the Ja to come in, dunk on the motherfucker, and hit him with the goddamn Uzi. I'm sorry. That's what I paid. I don't give a fuck what the media paid for. But they watching from. Hey, listen, they watching. They watching from me. What's the name pass? I paid for this goddamn shit.
But you do understand where Josh coming from. Yesterday on the show, we talked about Tatum, and you guys said that his game is boring to an extent, right? You're getting those 30 pieces, he doesn't do it in a flashy, exciting way. That's kind of been Josh's brand coming into this league. That's why he's selling shoes at the rate he's selling shoes. That's what fans want to see. We want to see the big dunks, big plays. You guys mentioned Derrick Rose. You also talk about a guy like Blake Griffin, who early in his career was dunking all over everybody, but you see the long-term impact that had, even with D. Rose. Maybe if he would have toned that down just a little bit.
Whoa.
I mean, Dwayne Wade too. I mean, he was in the floor a lot too.
D. Rose didn't hurt himself in that atmosphere.
No.
Oh yeah.
He hurt his on just jump stops.
And maintenance and what we be talking about. Maintenance.
We were saying like
and
hitting the
being able-
floor though.
Yeah, but you
Right,
take
like,
care of your
I was
body.
about hitting the
learning
floor.
how to fall, learning how to
Like Dwayne
Man,
Wade.
you're
That's
talking
that
about a
kind
guy
of.
who he's moving at a different frequency, and he has to learn how to. He has to learn what plays to make and what plays not to. That just comes at just being smarter, right? Like you can't jump over. You Superman, right? You got to learn how.
But we can though. When you were BJ, you was a jumper. Was you a jumper? Did you have tendonitis? You have jumper's knee? You have any of that?
He ain't
Soreness?
He ain't jumped.
Like when you were a jumper, you
I
had.
was going between the legs in high school.
Yeah,
Okay, so he jumped that high. I never had tendonitis.
I was on
But yeah,
creatine.
like you have all these things.
I was on creatine.
You have all these things.
Y'all don't know. Y'all wasn't outside for creatine in the
Osgood
Fed.
sliders and all these
Heart palpitations.
Bro, when you have these things as a jumper, you know at some point you're gonna start feeling that shit. Like if Ja been a jumper, he not getting injured from the jumping.
Well, how much of a hit do you
Balling.
feel like Ja's
Balling.
popularity is going to take, Gil? Like you said, when we're not seeing these electrifying plays, these highlight reel dunks. I think he had 2 of the most viewed videos on NBA's social platforms.
That can hurt his.
To be honest,
360s.
no, we just gonna be honest.
For sure.
He do some shit still that has nothing to do with dunking. We be like, oh shit, right? How he does the 360, right? Blocking, putting your elbow on. I mean, he's gonna use his athleticism because that's how he plays the game.
That could hurt his.
Right? I just want to see when he come down and bop, 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 and he see big fella down there. You know how you have to play the game now to not go in and do what you do.
Floater.
It's gonna mess you up.
So what
Because you're gonna come,
Floater.
see that wide open and do a floater, do a one of those, like when you could have just monkey duck. It's gonna be a change, and I think it's gonna be
The
so
monkey duck.
it's gonna be so awkward for him.
And they're gonna lose both.
Well, think about.
No,
we
no,
talk
no.
about
All-Star-
Vince.
It's
Remember, we just talked about Vince.
Because he can still pop up and then turn at the end and throw one of those in there. We be
But
like, oh,
listen,
shit.
if he stopped the flareness and the flashiness, it's gonna hurt his voting.
Yeah, like you
In
just
all-
said.
Because that's what we know him of. Like they be like, man, I don't want.
No, listen, you don't need to dunk on people, just dunk on the fast break.
No, you do need to dunk him.
But you said with the Vince shit, Vince going from Jersey to Orlando, right? Jersey Vince was dunking.
He was still
on,
dunking on
he was
people.
dunking
No, so but he got it back. Remember, he said that when he was in Toronto. Remember, he was going on the road and he's like, I'm not dunking no more. And he started getting booed for making layups.
You said it was 04 though, right?
Yeah, right? That was 04?
04 was Jersey.
Because he was trying to get out of Toronto. It was like that last year in Toronto, I think. Because it was Toronto, because people were booing him.
So
When he was going in, being on the fast break,
yeah,
everybody
whatever
stood up.
happened to Vince, whenever
Back in 2004, he said that it's overrated. I don't want to dunk anymore. For what? You can make a layup
he was on the Jersey at
and make it
04.
to the free throw line. That's when he made these comments. And then
04. Yeah, so
Yeah.
think about Vince. He changed his game. Changed. It was like he was Mr. Highlight.
he was with the Raptors at that point.
Yes, it was the last year's
04,
Raptors.
05.
And then
What
he
made him?
stopped.
But what made him want to do that?
Probably
But then he came out and said it was a joke.
Yeah, because they started
It
booing his
slowed
ass
down,
on the road.
yeah.
Then when he got back to Jersey, then Vince came back.
Dunking.
But I want to know what made him say because that's all people was saying like what.
Nah,
you
'cause
think
it
that,
was
yeah, because that's a point you try to prove that I'm not
Probably
just
getting
a
hurt.
dunker.
He was probably
I'm
getting
not
hurt a
just a
little bit, too.
dunker.
Yeah, but we knew that because he took.
No,
Toronto
he
to
was
the
getting compared to
Eastern
Kobe,
Conference.
but this was him and Kobe at this time. This was him, Kobe, T-Mac,
Mm-hmm.
that 03, 04, 02, it was all AI. It was them four.
Mm.
So he's like, I'm more than a dunker. I'm just as good as they are.
Gotcha.
So we asked the chat, is it smart for John Morant to quit dunking? 62% of the chat said yes. And look, you don't got to quit, but just moderate. Pace yourself, young man.
Listen, there's a difference between dunking and what Ja does.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a very
off.
you take flight, dog.
He takes off. Just being in the
Like,
air
like, you
is
feel-
like,
Because it's
But
not
that
like,
makes you want to watch to see when it's going to happen.
But I'm
But
just
Gil,
saying,
like you said, if I say I'm not going to do the thing that makes a lot of y'all want to
hey,
watch.
why
me
am I
play,
watching at that point? If you're not going to do the
but
thing
if you're
that
doing a
makes me
thing on the
watch.
fast break, you still giving my fix because you still taking flight, right? If you're not sitting there going through the lane trying to some invincible man shit, like like when Ant-Man, like we hope the young Ant-Man, the young Michael Jordans, we don't need to see that in the 90s. We get a little smarter with it. Dunk when you know you have the advantage versus trying to make a miracle highlight.
Well, just
Hey,
give us a 360 layup still, please.
Yeah.
News flash to players. Fans want to see dunks and threes. So
But
if
do they
you're
want
not
to see
shooting-
threes as much anymore?
Listen, you're not shooting threes and you're not dunking. What they're watching 1950s basketball.
What
So
happened
you
to the
just
ankle
dribbling,
breakers, man? I
you
remember when
just
ankle
dribbling
breakers was
around.
big.
You just ain't no ankle breakers. Ain't even that. They didn't even. We ain't even seeing no shifts. So all we
Because they
seeing
don't
is
want to guard.
threes,
They don't want to be
and
out there
dunks.
guarding. You don't want to
So if
guard
you're not
Kyrie
dunking,
today.
you're not entertaining.
But do you think
no
fans
highlights?
You don't think fans want to see tough shots like the Kobe
What's
stuff,
a
the
tough?
MJ?
Yeah, but that's
people
from good players. Those are
Yeah,
from
from
good
Luka,
players.
like,
like
really
Luka,
good.
not,
Yeah.
not from
Luka be, you know.
But from the most part, you ain't seeing nothing else besides dunks and threes.
And nobody want to get embarrassed. You don't want to be out there on the island with Kyrie. Come on, man.
You don't want to get dunked on. Nobody want to get dunked on. Nobody want to get crossed over.
So
it is what it is.
It can do damage to your reputation on social media. But let's move over to the west side of the NBA Cup. Take a look at the 4 teams advancing from the west of the knockout stage. So Thunder in the number 1 spot. They're taking on the Mavs, who are the 4th seed. Rockets are the 2nd seed, and they're taking on the Warriors. So who do y'all like coming out of the west?
I got Dallas winning that for sure.
So Dallas, Milwaukee, Mr. B?
No, I mean I got Dallas beating the Thunder, and I'm trying because the Rockets been playing.
OKC and the Rockets.
Advancing?
Yeah, advancing.
Who you got going to the...
I got OKC beating the Rockets.
So OKC versus...
Knicks.
The Knicks in the championship. Kind of nasty.
It is nasty.
Yeah, but you know.
I mean it's the plan, so
But
it should be nice.
Lakers, Pacers last year.
I think that Thunder owed the old Mavericks get back.
Yeah, but do you think they have?
They got the momentum right now.
Yeah, but it's
They
still
got
your big brother.
Yeah.
It's still your big brother right now. I don't know if
They play next, right? The Tuesday.
Mavs versus
I got the Mavs.
Warriors.
Mavs versus Giannis.
Yep.
Giannis them
You
gonna
know
lose
what's
the
so
next
funny?
game. They gonna lose the
listen.
next game.
No, they're not.
Watch.
I really believe that Giannis can win this. Just Giannis and Dame by themselves.
With Doc Rivers coaching and
Like,
Darvin.
like
He's
no,
trying to
no, no,
jinx
what I'm
it.
saying.
He's trying to jinx it.
No, what I'm saying is like he gets sick for the next 2 weeks. I think they can win this.
He's trying to jinx it.
No, I'm just, when you're talking about someone like, you got SGA who's going to be solid, right? You're going to give him his 30. You got Curry who's going to do what Curry's going to do. We got Luka who can take over. He can put up 50-something total, right? You got Giannis who we know is going to be, he's going to be dominant the whole time. Brunson, Brunson's going to be dominant. So,
Yeah, but
I gotta go with the guy who probably is just gonna outplay everybody.
The only thing is that we gotta beat the Knicks though, the Knicks defensively, and then because when they start clapping on us, we don't have a. The only thing about the Bucks, once you find a way to stop, it's.
The problem is what the Knicks is bad at is what Giannis is great at, getting to that basket.
Okay.
Right. You're talking about a guy who ain't settling right now. He's sitting there making it a point that I'm gonna just go get to the basket. So the fact that the Knicks and Carl can't stop that guy, that player, I have Bucks.
Okay, Gil. But we were talking about the West.
No, I have Bucks over there, and then I think they're gonna play Dallas.
Luka, Giannis. We like it. We'll see. We'll see what pans out.
I have Dallas Bucks.
Hope the Bucks make
You
it
don't
to
think
Vegas.
Houston can make a surprise? They've been playing well so far.
No, Houston gonna beat the Warriors.
So Houston, OKC, and then OKC would be Houston. You think?
Okay.
Just experience on that. And I think even that'll be a close game. That's
Which one?
Houston, OKC.
Houston been playing.
That'll be a good game, but I think Dallas is gonna be there.
All right, well, let's move.
I don't think OKC. I got to see if they figured out how to beat Dallas.
Is Chet bet?
No.
No.
Oh,
He was out
okay,
for a
so
second. Let's move on to MostlyFans. Okay, we back. Presented by Underdog. Download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. So we got a special question today from Underdog user Stevie M. It is Jay-Z's birthday. So in honor of Jay-Z's birthday today, what's your favorite Hov verse ever? Favorite Hov verse ever?
Oh, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man.
Okay. I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. Mr. B, favorite Jay-Z verse ever?
once again, it's on. Him and Benny Siegel.
Once again, it's on.
It's on.
Josiah feels so. They're like Jock when Jock said he ain't dunking. That's the same. Like, so once again, it's on. Okay.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
And that's a verse. That's 3 lines.
Mr. B, I don't remember.
That's 3 words, bro.
Is
No,
that
the
even
song
on the
is fine,
Jay-Z?
it's on.
That's not even on the Jay-Z album.
Once again, it's on. He's like, so
No,
you
it's
give
on.
me 3
It's
words.
On. It's
okay.
on. Or Family Feud.
I'm a Jay-Z aficionado. Shot this side. See you in all the New York gear repping.
Probably the only real music head on the couch.
Debatable, but
OV, baby. I'm so far ahead of my time, I'm about to start another life. Look behind you, I'm about to pass you twice. Back to the future, gotta slow up for the present, I'm fast. Niggas can't get past my past.
Can't get
Don't let me, I ain't gonna keep going. I just am about
I done
that
lapped
New
you
York.
twice.
Yeah.
shout out Jay-Z. The Satchel Paige of rap, nobody knows how
How old
old he
is
really
Jay-Z?
is. That is the question.
Was
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
Satchel
50?
Paige.
Like,
Jay, I'll
Satchel Paige.
forever be number 2.
55. Still rapping.
Still
He
going.
ain't rapping.
Yeah, he is. He
He is
just
a
dropped the verse
businessman.
last year. God did. He's still rapping.
Well, appreciate all you
It's not-
gentlemen. It's time to move the F around.
I heard this album coming.
Appreciate everybody in the chat for pulling up with us for another lovely day here in the arena. Appreciate all you fine gentlemen, as always, for your exquisite basketball knowledge and debate.
New York, New York.
I wasn't born in Jersey.
No LA in the
Nigga, that'd be
cup
a
this
rougher.
year. What y'all
Be
doing?
at
Oh,
What y'all doing for the LA cup?
Shot, as you pointed out,
He look like a ruck ass.
Oh, yeah. He look like he be at Rucker with the
Just chilling at a Rucker.
yeah, with the quarter waters, drinking.
But then, is that McCants in there? Yeah, I've been here all day just watching the youngsters just hooping. Like, how's the game? Yeah, it's mid in here.
Is that my work next to him? Is that my work over there? What is my work doing?
What's so funny is
It's my work.
you will see Rashad at the most random
For sure.
shit.
No, dead ass.
Like, he the type nigga you see at a carnival just chilling, just sitting.
Like, that's my kiss over there. That's my kiss over there.
Got all the toys. Like, yo, what you doing? Yeah, just one of these toys, give it out to the
Collecting,
kids.
man.
Like, he's like, one of these toys, give it out to the kids.
They can't hit no shots, man.
He be at mad shit. He be at video game shit. Just mad
I'm
shit.
everywhere.
Just
But
EDM
I'm
shit.
going
Like, no,
putt,
that was
putt,
just-
putt.
you going?
I'm going
Where,
putt,
down
putt.
the
Like
road?
right down the road.
Oh, you know, I was there. Hey.
I be bored sometimes. Like
You will see anybody you want to see at the putt-putt.
tell you, go to Disneyland. You want to see some work, man? just lunchtime. Just go. It's just $100.
Y'all don't
See
know
who
about
in here
miniature golf.
today.
Y'all don't know about that miniature
Just
golf
got
out
a whole
here.
bunch of toys. Just say, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. I want these for
Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'm the Grinch on the 25th. I'm taking all this shit back. I'm taking all of it back.
Well, that is our show for today. We appreciate all y'all. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.
He the type to go out and give out a whole bunch of